grow on me. It gotta grow on me.
To where it's
like I said, you
what?
got some.
Read on. Say that again. You got your fringes on? Put your fucking fringes on.
Current location 01010 Matrix Boulevard, somewhere in the American Society. Manifesto. Head west on Memory Lane toward North Babylon Trail for 0.3 miles. Turn left onto less traveled road in 700 feet. Turn right onto BLK Privilege Boulevard in 0.1 miles.
He doesn't even go to school. He shut up elementary school.
Stay low, I ain't catching the case. Rather smoke a whole piece to the face. Couple rats gotta keep in the safe. Straight shots, I don't fuck with the chase. You know my Z is gon' ride. Got 100 my souls outside. Kick though like Bonnie and Clyde. AK got rid of them nines. Triple E about to take over shit. About to make these haters quit. They call me Superman, but I ain't saving shit. Right now I feel like Pop, but I ain't trying to get shot. I'm just trying to get lit. As you down, I'ma hit it and quit. Her boyfriend better not trip. He better charge it to the game. And the Rari switching lanes. Greatness running through my veins. I'm going down in history. In celebration, we done claimed another victory.
Sharing my money, I'm out of my lonely. Why you capping on that like you know me? Need a feature, my G, you gon' own me. I ain't starting a verse, that's we homies. Fuck it up, you can't do it like
You know he coming in, they say he dripping water. You know I cook it up, you know I take the order. Nigga is Triple E, and to the death of me. You know we out of the world, ain't nothing ordinary. Yeah, I'm fucking headed to the stars, that's extraordinary. You know I'm legendary, but I ain't Will Smith. Trying to build a house with the bricks, yeah, we fix shit. I know my Chicanos, we build it really pronto. I'm talking dollar bills, they tell me Poppy bottle. I'm talking dollar bills, they tell me Poppy bottle. No, I'm dripping water, and I don't need no filter. No, I'm dripping water, and I don't need no filter.
Sharing my money, I'm out of my lonely. Why you capping, don't act like you know me. Need a feature, my G, you gon' own me. I ain't starting a verse, let's be homies. Fuck it up, you can't do it like me. I triple my money and triple the E. I pull to the stage, go triple the seats. I saw you outside, can get it for free. I'm sharing my money, I'm out of my lonely. Why you capping, don't act like you know me. Need a feature, my G, you gon' own me. I ain't starting a verse, let's be homies. Fuck it up, you can't do it like me. I triple my money and triple the E. I pull to the stage, go triple the seats. I saw you outside, can get it for free, my dog.
All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Magi Godcast. Today we are here with S.E.M.G. We have Zaytigee,
Gizzle.
Gizzle. Who we have off camera over here?
We got my dog Wise, the
Wise.
manager right there, man. We got that's the marketing right there. She do all the marketing.
All right, so we
TikTok
have
genius right
marketing
there.
off camera, so we got a big S.E.M.G Pull-Up here.
You know what I'm saying? We turn
that, bro. Hey, can you hear us, bro? Because I don't like not being on the mic, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Nah, I can hear y'all.
Oh, we good? I said now we in the headphones, so now you got.
Yeah, y'all in the game like cook cocaine. Some people call it crack, but you know.
Yeah, all right, hey, that's perfect. We see. I'm telling you, bro. With the headphones on, this is an actual cast. Without the bitches on, you don't know what the hell going on.
I don't know that shit.
Ball can't put no headphones on. Ears covered.
Kyng, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all good. Y'all good.
See,
Do I need the headphones?
Yeah,
you ain't got to put them on unless everybody want to come in. I think headphones are the best.
Let's
just try it first and see how shit.
Facts, yeah.
This shit is.
All right,
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
But we should be able to hear Gifted, I think. It's
Y'all
good.
hear me?
Yeah.
And then like
We
even
can
with
hear
the
you,
fan, like we don't have fans on while we live. We tripping, bro. Everything we doing is wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, cause they want to smoke.
We need the fans on.
We need, huh? Why you can't hear? You fucking see, you good at sound. That's a gonna whole video.
Cut it off. Cut it off.
Nah. He said he can cut out probably by being a good sound, huh? You. But let's see. I don't know.
The hottest podcast in the whole fucking world.
You know,
Fucking
man, Godcast.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We in this bitch, you know.
Yes, we always. You feel me? You know, dug it out, bro. So what? We good?
Yeah.
Get you can hear us
I ain't
still.
holding this shit.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, can you explain to these people what Magi mean?
Yes.
Nigga, that's that woo, nigga.
Look, that's a good question.
That's that woo.
Nah, real talk, because I just figured it out the other day exactly what it mean, and I read it in a book, and I think I had posted.
Yeah. Go in.
What it mean, brother?
Let me see if I can turn this towards Peter's and get some more color over there.
I read it in a book not too long ago, and I
Yeah,
posted
you
it.
put that
A
shit
little-
That nigga black as fuck.
on.
You gonna need the light. You gonna need the
Hey,
sun.
you we
We should have shot. We shot this bitch in the daytime. You want to see this up? That much better though.
It's coming from the
All
nigga
to the side.
with
We
shades
just
on at
talking.
nighttime.
hey,
Okay, Indian.
but the science behind melanin is deep. So the darker,
My way.
you know, the darker you are, there is some benefits to it based on the ability to manipulate the environment.
Yeah.
Right. Which is why I always talk about black privilege.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Okay then. Okay then.
Yeah. So melanated people will, and when I say melanated, I'm not talking about just strictly black. Like even you as a light skinned brother, all of us, right? If you're within
I ain't like
the natural race of people, every time the sun hits you, you benefit from it. But majority of the people on the planet, I don't even know if y'all know this, but can't really do anything with the sun. I don't know if y'all know. It's a weird ass science, bro. The sun is. I'm talking about, and we need the sun, and SPF 1000 and all these different numbers is just metal. They put like a metal sheet over you. I don't even know if you know that. They use metal to make this little concoction, and that's how they block the sun.
That's what SPF is, yeah.
Yes, sir. This wild, bro. I didn't know a lot of this shit. When I started figuring it out, I was like, they tripping. So yeah, we definitely gotta stay away from a lot of this shit, because even if you understand about your hair and shit, like the purpose of your hair is to sense the environment. That stuff we do, bro, like
towards the sun,
because it's all about sensing the environment, just like plants, right? If you have a plant and you got it where sunlight is, matter of fact, wherever the sun is, the plant grows that way. So if the sun is weird that way, the plants start growing over the side. Like the plant always try to follow the sun. Same thing with humans, but we don't understand the psychology. So a lot of us, we say, nah, fuck that shit. That shit bullshit. Most of the time we stay inside, and that's why black people, one of our number one cause of death is diabetes. So diabetes is tied to shit like heart disease and even fucking neurological diseases, where it's all these brain dementia, Alzheimer's.
It's lupus, and the other one from being deficient from the sun when you live up north. E.T.'s wife.
Yeah. Damn, you just hit me.
Yeah, but you need a sun, especially if you are a darker complexion, because you don't absorb as much vitamin D. So the less you are out in the sun, the more deficient you are going to be in vitamin D and all of that. So the lighter you are, the less sun you need. The darker you are, the more sun you need. Yeah,
that's like water.
Yes, sir. you already get it, gifted. But hey,
I heard you don't need no sun.
Nigga, you lighter than me, motherfucker.
Gifted don't need no sun. Yo, so what's going on with these school shooters, bro? I'm not sure if you want to, because I already heard you politicking, Gifted. So I'm not sure if you had an angle, but we got not even just a school shooter, right? We got the Buffalo. The mass shooters, we should say, right? We got the Buffalo kid.
Let's start with the Buffalo shit.
Okay.
The Buffalo shit, the same officers that were called to the scene, and some of the same officers that are involved with that same police department.
Okay, sure.
These motherfuckers on Facebook and Instagram making motherfucking jokes about the shit, talking about, oh, it may be too soon, but this gonna weed out a lot of my followers. It's like 8 officers on that motherfucker, and they joking about it. These motherfuckers talking about clean up on aisle 1, 2. No way. What the fuck?
Nah, I ain't none of that type of information.
Damn, how do I share?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
bro. These police officers making jokes about it.
Openly like that, just saying jokes about the shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And all right, so Gifted, what's your thoughts on like response? Because I hear a lot of people with tears, a lot of motherfuckers sad. I be hearing motherfuckers saying, "Man, they punching us," all this type of narrative. Like, what is your what's your thoughts on like a response to these type of situations, especially the situation in Buffalo?
I feel like it's clear, bro. Anytime a white boy shoot us some shit in this country, they don't kill him dead. You know what I'm saying? That's Dylan Roof. You know what I'm saying? Look what just happened with the other school shooting in Texas and Uvalde. That's a Mexican. They ain't hesitate to kill his ass.
At all.
We'll say.
What about it was the black people?
Man, black.
Well, black
That
people
was
don't shoot up
Shoot your
schools.
ass up.
You black. You go shoot up a school. You dead, boy. Run.
Well, black people black people don't have no intention.
I mean, yeah, it ain't. I
That's
Plus
all
we-
I'm saying.
Plus, we
that
not
ain't
gonna do no
nothing.
dumb shit like that. Why shoot a couple of niggas on purpose?
Up is the club.
honestly,
For real, that's
honestly, can I be honest?
Go in.
Like honestly, like we could put it like a racial thing. We could put it a black and white thing, and they put it with the guns. Like the guns are the problem. Like if we put it in the gun, it's the people is the problem. Like we could
The
just put
mental
gun
thing.
laws, like whatever. Like to me, is like it ain't simple.
Their whole shit is to take the ARs out.
Yeah. That's the
The
thing. That's the
SARS
thing.
is
And the
out.
whole,
I mean,
I can get
the whole universal background check and all
But
that
I'm
bullshit.
just thinking Australia, when they wanted to enlist all of their COVID protocols, nobody had straps to really stand against them. It was just like, damn, we just got to deal with it. And just imagining the Biden administration, like, us with no guns, it's just like, it's Ukraine 2.3, like, and
Well, the
it's a
thing
government
is,
against
we
the
don't
people.
live in
So
Australia.
It ain't the guns though. It's the people
We
that
live
own
in
the
America.
guns. It ain't they're like the guns. Somebody got to use the guns to shoot them. Like we all listen. To me, this is very simple to me. I think we need more security in certain areas, in certain like urban areas, in certain like schools. But like we can say that, but it's probably gonna take more than that shit. But like people be like, okay, let's do a universal background on people. But people, we gonna still always get the guns. Like,
see, but Parkland had a resource officer. They said the resource officer ran. This is the guy with the gun. They said the security guard
ran, exactly.
No, he got killed.
He got killed.
He got
Exactly.
bodied.
He got bodied.
Did y'all hear this today
Go ahead.
about the school shooting? They said it was cops who has kids that went to that school. Them cops ran into the school, got their kids, and fucking did
and slid and
slid, bro.
See, so all right. I'm gonna ask you personally, and y'all can go for whatever that. So listen, what you think personally could avoid situations like this in the future? At least limited, because you know it's gonna still happen. Like we can't never really stop situations like this. But what do you think?
I definitely don't want your answer because I definitely want to hear from two vets. Like I want to hear y'all because like just coming from just that angle of being in the service or just
what
anything.
You think?
Like like what's your thoughts
It's
on?
simple.
Like
The solution is simple. The solution is very simple.
Go on.
Let the teachers get strapped up. I
Yes,
bet
sir.
you if teachers had their straps and they were, trained,
that's
you
true.
wouldn't have. I bet you it wouldn't be no slap the fuck out your teacher challenge on TikTok.
Yes, sir. I'm completely in agreement.
I agree with that.
Ass bastards trying to fight substitute teachers if they came in.
I agree with that.
Fucking 40 on their hip.
Yes, I agree with that.
That'll eliminate all of it.
That's true.
Hey, Wise, what you saying, OG?
What you saying, Wise?
I disagree with
You disagree with what you saying?
What you
think
think?
like this. Sometimes teachers get a little high strong and they think about the students. They get mad. So think about it. Teachers get mad.
That's
all. Oh no!
They're having a bad day.
A lady just cut a youth.
Call my name up. This little child treat me like that. She's coming in act crazy. Nah.
You see, but that's the thing.
So
that's a different.
What's the solution? What do you think, though?
The solution, there is no solution. I'm gonna tell you why there's no solution. Because everyone thinks gun laws is gonna change things. It's not.
That's not at all.
Harsher gun laws is on. It's gonna take the guns out of the hands of people who are responsible.
Exactly.
Guns in the people.
How are we gonna do that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
how you gonna do that?
The guns out of the people who legally getting them. The guns.
I can go get a chopper tomorrow if I want to.
No. We're not saying that in your sense gifted.
Not tomorrow. You got 3 days, buddy.
So what you think on what's the solution?
Anybody can get a gun.
Ain't no solution. What you saying?
It's not that. I mean, it's like you got to really think about the situation, what's really going on. It's like there's no real solution until people really come together and really like talk. Speeches ain't gonna solve the problem.
Okay.
Taking guns away ain't gonna solve the problem
for sure.
People really have to coming together and be like, all right, what's really the root cause of this? And understand it's like, all right, cool. Everyone's hurting right now. Inflation's at its highest. Understand society and what's going on. Understand people. Everyone is like, oh, it's this person, this group of people, this, that, and the third.
Yeah, I like the way you think about it.
Like that.
Yeah, I like the way you think about it. Hey, Gifted, hold on real quick, because yesterday we did an interview with a doctor, right? And one thing he was explaining to us, because because the body is just like in reality, where it's white blood cells and there's red blood cells, which is technically melanated people. Anybody from anywhere equatorial or whatever the situation is. But what he was explaining is they both live in the body. If they start fighting each other, the human dies. So they find a way to work together, even though they may not have the same mission, right? So the white blood cells' whole thing is to technically protect you from getting sick, but it usually gets you sick with a bunch of mucus and shit. So now the red blood cell job is to carry oxygen, but when you get sick, you don't really carry oxygen, because they tell you that a body with oxygen never gets sick. Matter of fact, somebody named Warburg won a Nobel Peace Prize in like 1970, 1920 type of, where he said that anybody that has oxygen in their body cannot get sick. So we shouldn't even be talking about herpes, talking about AIDS. All these shit should really be eliminated. But nevertheless, the body found a way for white blood cells and red blood cells, literally people that don't like each other, to work together. So that's what I feel like the brother Wise is saying, is like we have to find a way to work together. Like, we can't even decide no more where it's like man, it might be the white people or it might be those people. It's like, nah.
But what do they do as far as medically speaking in the system?
As far as what going?
We have a lot of amputees and we have abortions. These are things that they do. So they try to literally get rid of the problem. So are we saying that we need to cut these people off? Do we need to just everybody that's good go to a certain part of the body or a certain part of the planet, and then everybody else is pretty much in exile? Where it's like, bro,
y'all have to separate.
Because ultimately, like, that's what it is. Because America has so many like byproducts and ingredients in their food that are banned in European countries that like nobody's discussing. Red 40 causes depression. Yellow, Lake 5, all of these fake artificial colors, dyes, flavors. All this stuff is causing neurons and stuff to be misfired, to literally go dead. Like, the lack of light is the lack of love, which is a lack of peace. Like, all these people are at war with themselves. Like, the guy from the supermarket mass shooting, he was literally on Discord going back and forth with himself publicly about wanting to do it. Like, these people are at war with themselves, and if we don't have any shamans or any spiritual people that can really guide these people and force them to find peace with what's going on in their reality, where do we really start at coming together? We have a terrible diet.
That's a point.
And we're mentally out of it.
That's a good point, because if y'all did, I'm not sure if anybody's seen. I'm not sure if anybody's. Hey, Rollie, even if you want to jump in the live, like, we can definitely send you the link, bro. Just whatever the situation.
Hi, Rollie.
Bro, you gotta listen to the situation, bro. This white dude was saying that if he don't, I'm telling you, in his messages, he was saying, I don't want to do this. It don't make sense. I don't feel comfortable. But he was saying, I have to do this. If I don't do this, then the white race is going to be eliminated, is what he said. So, like, if people have that mindset, bro, how can we just start saying, yo, we should just get along? We should find a way to make it work. Like, what's your thoughts on that saying, yo, if I don't kill you, you're going to love me, and we're going to have sex, and you're going to create a light-skinned person, and then you're going to keep on doing this bullshit to where now nobody, like they said way back in the days, that if you got one drop of black blood, you're black. They hated Abraham Lincoln because he had one drop of black. I'm saying, like, in your mind, how do you think that we could just say, yo, it's okay, white people, we should just be together? I'm just saying, he said in his writings that if I don't kill y'all, it won't work. Matter of fact, on his rifle, he wrote Dylan Roof. I don't know if y'all know that. On his rifle, he had Dylan Roof.
And Dylan Roof is a mass shooter who shot up a church.
Hey, and Dylan Roof said he shot niggas because the way we responded to Trayvon Martin.
We didn't respond tough.
He said when Trayvon Martin got killed, and he sent a bunch of tough black guys in hoods with Skittles
basketball
and shit.
Players, NBA basketball players.
He took us lightly. That's what I'm saying. We have to act. I don't want to. We have to do something.
we can look to nature and see that bluebirds don't hang with redbirds, mockingbirds don't hang with crows, and unfortunately, that's what it has to be because the lady literally was walking up. It's like she was about to go into work. He comes out of his car and just literally posts a gun, shoots her. Like she had, even if she had gun on, she had no time. So like that's what it actually has to come to. Because if we see the white guy now in a black community, we like, no, something's wrong. Like he's in the wrong location. Same thing with black people. When they see them in a white community, no, something's wrong. Why is this black person here? Does he sell drugs? How do he get his money? Like they start questioning and investigating. Who the fuck is this person?
We too nice.
Whereas us, we crack jokes about when we see the white lady running with the dog. She's a tester. She's testing to see how the black people react to her. They fuck with her. Do they chase her? Do they scream shit at her? And then we see a nigga driving down the road with a Jason ass. We said maybe this one of the testers.
It's always like that. Go ahead, Gifted, my bad.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Collectively around the room, I want y'all to ask yourself, if everybody in the world got along, right, and everybody was peaceful, and nobody was racist, and none of that shit, money probably would never even have existed.
Money
would never have existed.
Okay.
Because money was created to divide classes.
Yes, sir.
People. You got people, motherfuckers used to, before money existed, hey, nigga, you got a goat, I got a cow. I'm tired of eating steaks. I want some goat meat. I trade you this motherfucking cow for this goat. Boom, we good.
Hey, Kyng Gifted, you know what that sounds like? Same diet, same beliefs, same everything. That's the thing. We are not on the same diet. We don't believe in the same things, and we're always on social media, which is continuously exposing us to triggers.
I don't think it's money. I think it's status.
That's what money is, though.
But money became status because money was the most relevant thing to distance himself.
Comments. It was the most common thing.
So without money, it's always going to be status. It's always going to be something.
Yeah, it's going to be a separation.
And that's how it is in the islands. I was talking to a Dominica, and she was saying in the islands, it's not about color. Everybody understands we Jamaican, we Dominica, whatever we are on the island. It becomes classism. It's like who got the most money, who's on top of the mountain living the best. Whereas here, it's like, bro, you got that skin color. Word on the street is you replacing me, bro.
Exactly. So
get out of here.
The money is always not about you're black, you're white, you're Asian, you're this, you're that.
Hey, so on Tuesday we got a cast called Taco Tuesday. We talk about currency only because we saying money, but money is only a current, right? So the fact that we have money in our mind, we may be thinking about $1, $3, but there's other countries where we trade shells. Literally, right now in South Africa, they got their own money. Just telling you, like it's just a current. A current is just something that we run something through. So this could be in the current. Anything could be in the current. Current is technically in Jamaica. We only like the power wallet current. I've never heard a nigga in Jamaica call this shit power.
Like, why would you give currency? Artificial ass.
It has nothing to do with power. But that's what we do in America.
The power's out, and then everybody shuts down.
The real currency is time.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But in our mind, this is power. We call this power. So now time is irrelevant to us. We will literally trade all of our time for a little bit of money because money gives you a little bit of power. But in the end, when you ask all the millionaires, it's like, damn, bro, what you do? Man, I just give a lot to get my time back. I wish I had more time. I wish I just had a little bit.
That's the most natural currency.
Companies pay you for your time.
That's true. And that's what we always tell people on Taco Tuesday. We say, yo, sometimes you may have to exchange time for money. That's a current, right? Because they explain that currency is intercourse. A definition for currency is actually intercourse. Meaning that you come with something, I come with something. That's intercourse.
Transactional love, what they call it now.
I'm telling you, bro. That's everything what currency was.
Transactional. It's like, nah, it's a current. This is what we're running on. In other words, bills got to be paid in the Babylon system and society, and that's how they set it up. So that becomes a current. So that why are you getting females that are like, oh, I got to pay bills because maybe they've been played the first time. Now they realize it's a game that they got to play. And guess what? At the end of the day, you want your bills to be paid because you want to live comfortably. So that's what we're striving for, is comfort at every corner. Every corner, and once you turn that corner, there's the comfort there. You start to get these city girls and these mass shooters and so on and so forth. Because ultimately, when you think about the mass shooters, I'm sorry, I'm around children a lot. There was a little Mexican kid that got so upset because a black kid was picking on him about Mexican. And I said, sweetheart, ask that kid any other sentence. I bet he doesn't know. This kid is ignorant. Ignore him. Ignore ignorant people, bro. You cannot get tricked and like caught up in that situation, bro. We get caught up in these situations, and like 3 minutes later, that's why I always remind him. It's like, bro, in 2 years from now, this little situation's not even gonna matter. You're probably not gonna remember this. Like, there's bigger things and fish to fry. Like, why get caught up in a small moment? And it's because a lot of us, we have no purpose. We're not on purpose. Like, nothing is being done on purpose. It's just an idle.
You have no purpose. You don't understand the purpose you have in life. So they find the most immediate purpose and get on. You know what I mean? So like, cool, I can do this.
So now, what if they
this bandwagon to be relevant? I'm doing this because I'm accepted.
And when I say purpose, I more so mean as far as a moral compass. There's nothing guiding them as far as somebody instilling a religion or some type of, straight narrow pathway in their like mind. So if they do stray away, they do start doing stuff that they told them not to do, they at least know where to revert back to. Most kids, when I see them talk about religion now, it's almost memes and TikTok jokes being thrown out there about religion. It's not like,
nobody believing nothing.
You cussing, God gonna look at you crazy. And maybe because it's a public school situation and the parents are so busy working to pay the bills, they can't instill these basic fundamental understandings of, all right, you don't hit people just because, or, you don't tell people they stupid or whatever because that affects them. Just basic things that just make no common sense to be telling people. They don't do that. Why? Because they see grown-ass adults on here doing other shit, and it's like, okay, well, it's working for him. He got that far. He got that old. It could work for me as a child. And it's like, no, sweetheart. You're going to think it's working for you, and in a little bit, you're going to be like, man, I want to hang around them people. Why can't I get around people? And it's because you have no home training, and people need that, bro. We need that. It gives us a peace of mind now. Like, okay, this person's not going to just, go left everything. We'd be like, man, that nigga was tripping. Like, it always ends like that. But in our heads, we're like, bro, that nigga has no home training. Don't bring on me. Jay-Z with the Rock Nation brunch. Rock Nation brunch. It's an invitation. Like, you just can't come to that shit. Why? Because he believes in home training. Jay-Z don't rock with people that are out of their body. You have to find peace with yourself, bro. And that's what it's all about, bro. And that's why we're here, to really just be able to have a therapeutic moment where we're able to release, get it out there, and then just kind of move forward with it. Like, all right, well, what can I do better? What can I do to kind of stay on purpose? Like, and that's what it becomes. It becomes about doing shit on purpose. Like, no, this was accidental. I'm here because I chose to be here. A lot of niggas wonder about the club situations. Oh, why did that happen to me? It's like, nigga, you had no plans of being here. Somebody randomly asked you that night. Like, the most I had no time to put a blueprint out for you. You just randomly, you going with the wind. You an idle mind, and the idle mind is the devil's playground, bro. So you gotta find something worth something.
You are the
worst mind. I gotta get some water, y'all.
Hey, bring a jug out here because we all might need water. But go ahead, real quick.
Farrakhan said all the time, before all of us was born, brothers. Man, that shit start with us, bro. We got to think about what we do as black men, the type of shit that we idolize, the type of shit that we glorify, and the way our natural lives. You know what I'm saying? I know I can be a pain in the ass every time I'm preaching. They may say Gifted tripping. I don't give a fuck. Gifted gonna drink his motherfucking left hand, but in the same breath, I know for a fact that
man, we might have to go in our headphones, bro. Yo, hold on, Gifted, bro. You breaking up, bro. We can't hear you as clear as we need to, bro.
You can hear me now clear?
Yeah, yes. You perfect.
I had my hand on the motherfucking microphone.
All right, it was you. It was you.
But nah, what I was saying was, just like Farrakhan said, bro, and he been saying this shit before we was born. This shit starts with us within the black community. Like, we glorify so much that shouldn't be glorified. We talk about killing each other and we do it. I mean, just look at how many motherfucking rappers just got locked the fuck up this year. they probably ain't gonna see daylight no time soon.
Bro, that shit's become our culture, bro. Like everybody was caught up on that YSL shit.
Man, them
Like
crackers,
everybody.
them crackers laughing at us, bro. Did you see them reciting the motherfucking lyrics in the fucking courtroom yesterday?
Yeah, I seen the white dude. He's a clown. You see how you read it? He said, and then he said, these guys are being followed by snipers. It was two cars. We stopped the first car. There was no weapons behind these guys. These guys had a bunch of like. He was like, I was like, hold on, what? What you talking about? Illegal weapon, illegal firearms, bro? We got money, bro. Why do we have illegal firearms? What is wrong with us, bro?
It took me back to a moment when I first met Ball, and he first took me to the studio with him, and I said, "Don't ever put me on no song with no nigga that ain't talking about no shit if he ain't really doing it." And I thought about that. I thought about that shit deeply for a moment, because maybe niggas shouldn't be talking about shit that they're really doing.
Yeah, but but like to an extent, bro, because like I said, you have to talk about your story, right? Because that's the whole point of what it was. Because you American, so you should understand. Rapping is literally just conversating, bitch. Let's rap. Like we literally just conversating type vibes.
Things are
supposed to tell the story, bro. We just glorify half of it.
That's not the rules anymore. That motherfucking Declaration of Independence was not written with black people in mind. So niggas want to throw up all these amendments and talking about freedom of speech, excuse me. Man, that fucking paper did not apply to black people, because at that time that it was written, it didn't apply to us. So what the fuck make us think that this shit is different? We so quickly yell out this freedom of speech shit. But guess what? I just witnessed a motherfucking DA rapping Young Thug lyrics to him, telling the judge, "Oh, this is my favorite one." When Young Thug said, "Fuck the judge," oh, he can't wait to tell him that.
Oh yeah,
he ain't read it, bro.
Yeah.
That ain't no freedom of speech, bro. Not for us. These ain't our laws. These laws don't apply to us.
Hold on, bro. But you went and gave your time and the services for these laws. What you mean these laws don't apply to us, bro?
They don't. DC Young Fly said some shit. I don't know y'all know about the situation that's going on at Fort Hood right now with the young black woman.
Nah.
He made a comment under the post. Right now, bro, it's a young black woman, bro. Ain't nobody seen or heard from her at Fort Hood within like 3 days. She accused one of her officers of raping her, and now the whole government done turned against her. The military done turned against her. She's locked the fuck up, bro. They tried to say that she was AWOL and everything. She tried to return back to her post in Texas. And as soon as she got on base, everything's on camera. They locked her the fuck up. And ain't nobody heard from this young woman in 3 days. We don't know what the fuck done happened to her. And DC Young Fly made a comment up under it. He said, "Why fight for a motherfucking country that don't give a fuck about you?"
That's what I'm that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking y'all, boys.
Well, then this is my best answer to you, nigga. That's why I'm no longer in the military.
See, and that makes sense, but like I always wonder, where did we miss the? Think about the fact that we had niggas like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King. All these niggas came before us, and we forgot all this shit. I tell everybody about this shit to this day. Toussaint, these niggas was in Haiti. They had a whole regime, and niggas forgot about it. When I go to these fucking Haitian stores and I see Toussaint with a perm, I say, bro, that's an author's rendition. I don't even know if niggas know that. That's not a picture. That's not an actual picture of this nigga.
Exactly.
Bro, this nigga look fucking aggressive, bro. This nigga was a warrior, bro.
Exactly.
They made him look like this weak ass perm nigga, bro. And I'm like, bro, we do this to ourselves every time, bro. We literally forget the last fucking mission, bro. So we'll come from Malcolm X in the next generation, bro. And you know what it is? Once they put our moms in charge, moms want to protect their youths, so they immediately stop.
Exactly.
They don't want to teach you about that. They say,
that makes sense.
Not on this, bro.
We on that.
And then now we come up, and then we fucking grow up, and we start doing all this washing, and we finally get older, and we start back thinking about the fact that Gifted was in the serve. OG right here. Matter of fact, you back in the building. Why did you serve in the situation? I don't know if you agree with Gifted. But Gifted saying that none of these laws is for us. This shit had nothing to do with us. What's your thoughts on that shit?
Explain.
Like he's saying that everything
Bro,
that
even
America is
fought in the Civil War
going
on the other side.
What you say?
Even black people were forced to fight in the Civil War from the South. And they were promised from their motherfucking slave masters that, hey, if you fight in this war, if you fight for slavery, when you come back home, if you win this war, we'll let you free. That never happened.
And if you say it never happened, and then y'all still went and kept fighting for this American system, like what is that psychology? Like how did they convince you to say, yo, even though I know they haven't been doing anything for black people, I think I should sign myself up?
Morale. I ain't had no motherfucking choice. Either I was about to go to prison or I was about to jump into the motherfucking military. I took the latter. I took the latter.
Marine.
And why did you choose to be a Marine, OG?
I ain't going
to like he's just and get to hold on because I'm talking to the OG wise. I want to really figure out like why did you decide to get in the service? Because what I'm hearing Gifted saying is that all of these laws, all of these constitution, all these amendments they made, everything they got going on got nothing to do with people your color.
Yeah,
and you are signing yourself up to die for these people. So we're just trying to figure out like why did you make that decision? What is your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that's true? Like
how it started.
Go in.
People meet people.
Okay.
I'm trying to start and understand that people are gonna be all equal at one point. We are.
Okay.
So don't get me wrong. I'm always gonna ride from who I know who I am.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's like cool. For me to make a change and want to change, I gotta be a part of that change. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. And when I went into and going to boot camp, the one thing the Marine Corps did for us is take racism out of the equation. That's it. We don't give a fuck what you are. Black, white, racist, whatever. You don't learn to love each other. And every person I've met in the Corps, black, white, Mexican, whatever you are, we love each other like a person. So when I got out and he seen it, the bond we had when we grew was anything I never seen in my life. Even people I grew up with, we didn't have a bond like that. So for me, it was like, I didn't join for that, but I got that. So in my mind, it's like, if we can do this in the military, why can't we do this as people?
Because you guys first are eating the same diet, believing
the
same
things.
What
I'm saying is, I didn't need for that, but I got that.
Yeah, and that's my question. As far as like, were you like JROTC child? Like, how'd you get into it? Like, what was the situation?
For me, it's like I was like growing up in my life, like
were you recruited or did you choose to?
I chose to.
Okay, so the personal decision. All right.
I ain't gonna talk too much about my childhood and make it too personal.
No, don't do that.
That was a good decision for me at that time.
Mm-hmm. Was it straight out of high school or?
Straight out of high school, 17.
Okay. So what happened as far as exit? Did you decide? Like, was it a?
It's like I could have went to college straight for architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Could have did that. I could have made multiple different multiple paths.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fuck I'm gonna join the Marine Corps.
Okay.
The reason why I want to join the Marine Corps, obviously, what they preach is like, hey, you're gonna be the best of the best.
Right.
I'm gonna be the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't join because I was like, oh, you want to go fight for my country? You know, I'm gonna do all this other stuff.
Okay.
And mind, we had war time.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it was
which one? Afghanistan and all that?
It was that war with the whole terrorism stuff.
Okay.
So I joined, just like, cool. I'm gonna do this.
Terrorism. America is a fun place. You won't go in there, bro. My bad. America's different, bro. They have a war against stupid.
Story from another time.
War against homeless. War against drugs. Bro, stop the war against people.
Hey, story from another time.
All right. That makes sense. I didn't want to cut you too because I heard you going to.
Yeah, I joined and like.
Hey, has he ever been to war?
See, that's a conversation. It's weird to ask that conversation. I promise you that, because war, most people think like, have you been in war? Is not war.
Yeah, they think about combat.
Everyone thinks about combat.
Mm-hmm.
That one thing about what weighs on the mental mind where you are and what's going on.
Yeah.
So you go combat for it to really affect you. I can tell you what I've been through, but I'm not gonna go down that road. The reason why is because you got to think about everyone, every service member, and I'm every service member because everyone I served with in the Marine Corps as a unit, it wasn't about race, and I see how it affected them being away from their family.
If you don't mind me asking you, brother, what was the highest rank you were able to obtain?
Corporal, and I got busted down.
You said what?
He in the military too, actually.
Corporal.
I forgot get through in the military.
Yeah,
he
See, my
said
thing is this. I heard what you just said. You said that race had nothing to do with it. But race had everything to do with it. I was in the Marine. I was an airman. And I went from being a sergeant to some young white crackers that just came into the unit. And all of a sudden, they became my motherfucking upper echelon. There wasn't no room for the black people to get promoted, to get to the next rank. It's like they'll just let you get staff sergeant, and then that's it. And before you know it, that same white boy that was an airman or one of your troops, all of a sudden he first sergeant. So race has a major role to do with the branch that I was in. I can't speak for the Marines, but I can speak for the Air Force. It had a major part of that. Was one of the main reasons I got the fuck out. There's no room for me to grow as a black man in this organization. You giving me these troops? I'm a sergeant. I'd have been did 2 tours, and you telling me that these same niggas that was my motherfucking troops, all of a sudden they hitting master sergeant, they hitting first sergeant? No way, bro. Race definitely played a role in that.
That's interesting. That's interesting, bro. That's interesting. And look, that's interesting. Because Empress, what's the name of that shit, bro? You know the name of that weird shit white people do, bro. Nepotism, bro.
It's the good old boy system.
Is innate, bro. So even if they don't want to do it, what if a white boy that my son knows sign up? Or like, and I'm telling you, that's the weird thing because they could go in, OG. You can always go.
I have not experienced that. Not in the Corps.
Okay.
The Corps is different. Our training, is they're way different.
Yeah, of course. Every branch is different.
And our training really, I ain't gonna say it takes all the racism out, but it takes a lot of it out. Because when it really comes down to it, it's like the person to your left and your right is who you with, and that's it.
Now, the reason why I asked if you ever went on a tour is because that for some reason people still think to this day that Marines go first and then they send the SEALs. They think everything is broken down. My last war I was in Iraq. The last time I was at war and we went from fob to fob, we probably had 2 Marines in the Humvee, a SEAL, you know what I'm saying? Some Army dudes. We was all together in one Humvee. We wasn't split up. We all left that base together when we went to go clear these villages and all of that, which is I think is another misconception because I know that's how it used to be. But modern day war is completely different. You're gonna have 2 Marines, maybe 1 Air Force guy, a Navy SEAL. All of them gonna be in the same convoy to go clear these fobs.
Well, for my deployments were different. I was straight Marines.
Hey, Rollie talking about he joined because he wanted to drink that good liquor out there.
Hey, see, and that's interesting. They both they got a different. Bro, this shit set up weird, bro. It's set up weird.
You can't get rolling on the video.
We don't know where. Matter of fact,
really funny.
Yeah. So if you want YouTube, you just click the link.
It's never too deep, Rollie. It's never too deep.
Hey, get the. Can you hear this right here? Man, we got this.
They got us right now.
This Koly P. Oh, do you call these headphones? Yeah.
You gotta be fucking up your community to get you some money. You gotta fuck up. You gotta supply the chain game for this money. You gotta send everybody in your hood to prison.
All right, listen to
When I
this.
get my lyrics, I get real lyrical. Know what I'm saying? But it ain't my lyrics no more.
So you like this, and we forced to do.
Forced to dumb I had to dumb my music down. You feel me?
I'll move it closer.
Hold on, that's Rollie talking or that's a song?
That's a phone.
You feel me?
Who that?
Man, shit, modern day slave, man. They got us. Well, they got us right now. They got us right now.
That sound like Papa Duck.
They need to tell the boys to give you some money.
It's Koly.
Gotta be, well, you gotta be fucking up your community to get you some money. You gotta fuck. You gotta supply the chain for this money. You gotta send you gotta send everybody in your hood to prison for to be fucking with you. You gotta send your youth to prison. And that's all they doing. That's all they doing. Sending us to prison, sending these youngsters to prison. Come on, man. I know you got a contract with someone. Hold on. Don't sign him. He's talking with too much sense. He talking with too much sense. He telling that when they don't have to hurt each other. No, we can't fuck.
Yeah.
Shoot him up, bang, kill a nigga that you know. Get him. Tell him what to do. That's gonna keep this shit generated.
So just hearing something like that, bro. Like I said, I asked Gifted this last time, and he was like, "Man, shit, I ain't really responsible for nobody how to fuck they make their music." But I don't know. I just think it's very important, right? Because if that's the system, bro, that means that we technically at war with these type of people, right? That means that these people are technically our enemy. Right, I mean everything they stand for is kind of against everything that we stand for. So like, I'm always like, man, but how can we just allow it? And even Ball said a couple of times, Ball like, I really can't. That ain't really my job to be worrying about how a nigga give it up. But damn, like, what about
it's all our job.
That is playing? Yeah,
it's all our job.
See, okay, I like that.
It's all our job, bro. It's our job to do the checks and balances on our people.
If I want to.
It's our job.
I really think we should
go gang in it, man.
Man, it's our job as black men to do the check and balances on each other. If you see your young brothers doing wrong, it's our job to correct the nigga and put them in place.
I totally agree.
When the crack is corrected, and put it in place, where they gonna put your black ass?
Fact. I agree.
Exactly. And a man behind the walls ain't got no voice, boy.
I agree with you on that too.
You done been now. When you behind the walls, what the fuck can you say other than you talking to whatever bitch you gonna put some motherfucking bread on you, and you telling her that you gonna marry her when your motherfucking ass come home, which we already know that's a fucking lie too.
I agree.
I was about to say no. I seen the stories.
No. When you're in jail, you won't tell them anything. That was bro.
Every nigga that went to jail done told that bitch.
Hey, but look, the whole thing is like what Brad told about. Like, I feel you coming from. I agree with you on that tip, but what brother was talking about is like, bro, how you feel me? We really like, but what I meant, like, what I really was telling him was like, yo, bro, nigga can't really make no difference, right? Even if I rap about the real shit, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
you
like one person really make no thing, but gonna take all love, bro. So that shit ain't going. You feel me? I get what you saying, I get where you coming from. Get it? You feel me? But bro,
it all depends on the platform. Ain't gonna do it. Because I agree with you as well to an extent. Because man, I watched a documentary today that kind of took me out my body, to be real. And this young nigga was from Broward. And I watched the whole documentary. That documentary like an hour and 20 minutes long. and it was on. I didn't even really fuck with the nigga music, but watching the documentary on him and watching how the nigga went from bad to try to go good, and then all of a sudden he get killed when he go good. The documentary was called XXXTENACION.
XXXTENACION.
Yeah, I watched that today, this morning actually on Hulu, and I just the whole story was motherfucking mind-boggling, bro. On when you try to change even yourself, not even people around you. That's when more negativity comes towards you. That's when you find yourself being surrounded with the fuck shit.
Because eyes open, bro. Because it's been there. That's why I be trying to tell y'all, we have to fight, bro. We have to try to make a difference, bro. We have to, bro. Like I understand it may seem
and my bad. And I feel like when Ras say fight, I don't feel like you just saying combat fighting. I mean like
nah.
every direction, like mentally,
spiritually. Violence should be the last fight.
Mm-hmm.
The last actual
fight. Violence ain't gonna cover.
Yeah,
make it worse.
Man, I prefer y'all boys to check me by my actions versus a fucking cracker trying to check me, because then I ain't gonna take it the right way.
Hey, I always say that, bro. That's why I like being around my brothers, bro. We supposed to be able to say what bro. Even in that same breath, where we'll be fucking with him, like yo, you feel me? We mean it, but he understand that we ain't coming from no weird ass point where we looking down. It's just we fucking with him, like nigga, bro. We want you to be around, nigga. You gotta stop fucking with him. You feel me? Like, that's how it gotta be, bro. It gotta be coming from family. A lot of us, bro, we lost that shit. And that's what I was saying. We have to,
bro. Even us as men, sometimes we like to we may be into a simple argument with our lady, and our main thing is, hey, nigga, stay the fuck out my business, nigga. This fuck we got going on. But would you prefer your homeboy to pull you to the side, or would you prefer them crackers to pull up and lock your ass up in 33rd?
Homeboy every time. But Kyng Gifted, really quick, have all you guys experienced Goosebumps before?
Experienced what?
Not really.
We did a cast last night, a Godcast with a doctor, and he explained to us that that's not even the majority of the human race.
It's a small percentage of people.
Matter of fact, do you think everybody drinks?
Not everybody drink.
That's not even the majority of the human race.
If you go to white communities, they have so many offices where they're trying to. It's like sleep doctors and fertility too. If those are two like kind of clinics they have, whereas us, we have like dentists, a lot of dentists, and probably like chiropractic type situations in the hood. But as far as when you go to white communities and sleeping,
yeah,
I always wonder why white people always get their appendix removed.
Yeah,
hey,
about
see,
and their tonsils.
Hey, see, and that's
the appendix organ. I don't believe they even know the function of it.
That's why they remove it.
Gallbladders.
And then they come back. They come back 10 years later and they say, "Yo, we have figured out that you kind of needed that to be You told me to take it out. And now you didn't did the news, bro. I'm telling you,
all it sounds like. Appendix is literally the shit you put to the back of an article.
Man, ain't no appendix here. They right.
Like the word appendix tells you everything you need to know. Like that's the fucking dictionary of the body.
They play with it.
Wow.
If it's in your body, why wouldn't you need it?
Why the fuck? Who the hell? You didn't create yourself.
If you were born with it in your body, why the fuck don't
you
you
listen
need
to
it?
people saying you never got it? Like the goosebumps, like that chill.
No, I never got it.
Like,
Rollie, have you ever got goosebumps?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I catch goosebumps, chills all the time.
Man,
I got them bitches right now.
But the thing is, last night y'all was talking about when somebody like hear a specific song, they catch goosebumps. But then I was thinking when you get cold or when you get scared, you catch a goosebump too.
Everybody catching that bit like
so
that.
I'm thinking like, I'm like,
get them looks. like you cold, like the chills on the
Yeah, I was thinking like, what's the correlation between hearing a song and catching goosebumps, or catching chill, or being afraid? Like sometimes when you're afraid, you'll catch goosebumps. Sometimes when you're cold, you'll catch goosebumps. So what's the correlation between hearing a certain sound or a song, being afraid? Because when you hear the song and catch the goosebumps, you obviously not afraid. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like,
that's like when you hot and you sweat, but when you nervous, some people sweat too.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, but
so I'm like, what's the correlation?
It's the same response.
Something that we missing.
It's
an inspiration.
Yeah, it's the same response, because when you're nervous, your body heats up, right? So that's gonna cause you to sweat. Like it's a lot of things. Like my hands always sweat. Like my hands sweat 24/7. Like if I use the wrong lotion, my hands gonna sweat the rest of the day. My shit's just glisten all
when
fucking
a nigga
day.
in court.
You feel me? And that all come from your heartbeat. And if your heart beat, you get warmer, nigga, and your body say, yo, I gotta cool this nigga down. He gonna pass out. I used to always, my nose used to always bleed at night. I used to go to sleep with my shirt on and shit. I can't sleep with my shirt on and shit nowadays, because I figured that out from being young. Like I said, like the doctor was explaining last night, and y'all could attest to this if y'all ever watch any fights. Black people cannot get beat up for too long. But if you watch a white boy, that white boy face will be leaking. That white boy nose will be on the side of his face, and he's like, "Come on, dude, come on!" And a black dude, bro, you break his fucking nose. That nigga do, because we have so much melanin. We have so much feeling. Like our skin is just hell. Can take hit.
When we're born, there's a melanin explosion.
Deontay Wilder
was taking.
They cannot take hits. Deontay Wilder hit that boy Tyson Fury with a fucking with a God punch. White boy said,
wobbled a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, they don't have no melanin, bro.
Wilder, bro.
How you explain that though?
Melanin, bro. Your body is coated
on that first
one. Y'all watch Spawn before? You watch Spawn?
I'm talking about
in Spawn. Every time, anytime anything attacks his suits, the fucking melanin comes out and grabs it. Your body feels everything. If Tyson Fury punched Deontay Wilder, he was hurting. If Deontay Wilder punched Tyson Fury, he doesn't feel it. He doesn't have melanin. No connection to the world. Everything is everything. So in a fight, if somebody punches you, want to keep fighting, but you can't because you feel it too much.
And why do you think it's predominantly white?
Black people can't get beat up, bro. If you watch any fight,
you explain why Fury whooped Deontay
because
Wilder?
he don't have any color. The less color you have, the more you can fight.
No, what I'm saying, but Fury won the fight
because he's white.
Yes, he's white. He can take more hits.
Yeah.
Wilder.
Hey,
every time you touch him, everything you do is good.
Y'all lost me. I'm confused in a motherfucker.
It's like, damn, my dog hit. It's like my dog. You feel me? It's you don't do that. You come here and say, hey, they think it's weird if you've seen them twice and dap them up. Every time I see you, I'm dapping you up. If we work at the same job and I see you this morning, I'm dapping you up. When I see you at break, I'm dapping you up. They're like, what the fuck you do that? White people don't do that. They say, hey,
can I give you my explanation?
Go in. Go in. We got the documents though.
It's simple.
We did a live cast of the medical doctor last night. We got the documents.
But look, it's
go
simple.
In.
That nigga funny.
Man,
hey, find a black person see with leaking face that's still fighting. I saw your
look,
white boys.
I'm about to explain this to you.
Magi Gifted.
You said the blood started making them feel it.
Man, bro.
I'm about to break
died,
this
bro.
It's about to be simple.
Bro, we can't take fights, bro. We beat you up. That's why we so good at everything.
Listen.
Bro, every street fight. Bro, every street fight. Go watch a street fight. Go watch an online fight. Koly. Fucking Kyng Gifted Go watch the online fight right now. Watch how quick these niggas wrap up. Like niggas wrestled in high school. What these niggas doing? Niggas throw hands.
I'm trying to break it down to you.
Go in. My bad, bro. We had a medical doctor, so we turned.
Okay, now I'm Dr. Gifted.
This guy funny, man. He broke it down.
Dr. Gifted hand.
I was listening, man. He broke it down.
Look, man. Any kind of people, a race of people that feel that is cool to fucking play with another man's foreign parts, as far as cutting your dick off, cutting your balls off, fucking you in the ass.
Oh man.
Shooting you to death.
That's
not a human being, bro. I wholeheartedly do not
Wait, breaking up, King.
Bro, we might have to put Gizzle in our head. Bro, I don't like that we not using my headsets, bro. We weak tonight, bro.
I feel like, man,
you gotta produce
I feel
it.
like the world is in a delusional state.
We never had a garage of 15 years.
Facts, for real. I ain't gonna lie, for real.
Go ahead, my bad, Gifted. We f***ing you up, bro. I hope Gifted not frozen.
Yeah,
man, Rollie, man, what the fuck been going on with you, man? I ain't heard
you know what the fuck going on?
I need that red light, man.
Man, nigga just been cool, man, trying to get this little cheese, man.
Dope money, yeah. What's up with that, man?
Rollie, I have a beer last time.
Jizzle, nigga, I sent you a beat, bro.
Man, you sent me so many shit, nigga. You be working too damn fast for me, man. Rollie always got new ideas, bro. That's one thing. But nah, Rollie, you already know, bro. Hey, whatever beat you sent me, you already know. Once we link, you already know we done dollar, bitch.
We on that, nigga. We on that.
Bruh, trust me, bruh. You gonna see Rollie. I'm gonna pop up on you. This
on me. We gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. But yeah,
you gonna be like, damn,
people can't hear it.
On Instagram, I wrote you like the theme for the song and shit.
Right now we say
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I listen to the beat you sent me, but you know my style already. I want some shit like bullshit. It ain't that it ain't trash. It's just I'm doing those kind of beat like daily, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those daily beat. Rollie gave me that beat because he know that shit,
right?
But I want whole shit. I want me and Rollie got a song, bro, called whole shit. That shit slime,
bro.
I want to be like that.
The
now
beat,
that
bro,
bit, you know me. Ain't no be trash easy. I feel I'm versatile, bro. I jump on any beat, bro. I would never tell a rapper a beat trash, bro. I'm jumping on
Rollie. Bro, I say, bro, on that, hey, on that bit, bro, Jizzle, you got to hear it.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Put it up. Hook.
Send it to me then. Send it to me. He don't want to send it to me.
I said, hey, Jizzle, on that bitch, I stay true to myself and I keep popping at your head. I got a whole lot of gunpowder on me with a car.
Hold on. Wait. Rollie, hold on.
Yeah, but let's put our headsets in so we can hear. Because
what you said, brother?
Yeah, there we go. We perfect now. Yeah, bro. Now we can lock in, bro. The whole time we ain't been locked in, bro. Let's go, bro.
When you hear the beat, it might sound like some country shit, like blam, but when I come on that bitch, dog, my first line, bro, of the song, I stay true to myself and I keep popping at your head. I got a whole lot of gunpowder on me with a cart full of lead. That shit gonna go hard, bro. It's just I can't.
Bro, hey, just on what you just said, I'm finna go back and write some shit. I got you.
Sound crazy.
I'm gonna write some shit on the way home. I promise. I'm gonna be
that nigga lying,
man. I come with the best shit, bro. Driving, bro.
Hey, you give me that nigga lying, man. That nigga lying, give it.
Hey,
send it to me, Rollie. Let's get one.
I'm not practicing it.
Hey, I don't mind though. Let's do it, bro.
Send it to me, nigga.
While I'm down there for real.
Is she coming back in?
Get it funny, man. Gifted.
Okay,
I got a whole lot of shit I wrote
Yeah,
too,
got a
bro.
little
I
bit.
got open verses in there.
Yo, anytime you talking about bitches, bro,
Gifted,
put
baby.
Gifted on there, bro.
Like,
If
one
you
thing
talk-
about Gifted,
go
bro,
ahead.
I con this nigga so much about cigarette. He be waiting for the right chance to get me back. Nigga, put the cigarettes down, nigga. You smokers do too much cigarette. You don't hear about the knowledge Rollie speaking about right now, boy.
So
Put the cigarette down. You gonna be able to say more shit than that, boy.
Hey, matter.
Stop
But
playing
you can't
crazy,
even
nigga.
breathe
SNG
right
shit, nigga.
Hey, roll. Hey, like I said, we have a medical doctor on, so I got some stuff to drop on y'all boys. Right?
Yeah, hey, I like that Professor Ras Natty, my nigga. On God, them.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey, but he says polar haplotypes have larger lungs and respiratory protein. Polar haplotypes would be white people. Polar, they come from the cold region. We're more so sun people, so we sun haplotype. But nevertheless, white people got larger lungs than us. That's why they like swimming and shit. But that ain't what I really brought you here for, Gifted. I really want you to hear this shit because I hear you talking about cigarettes, nicotine. Right?
Throw that boy, put that shit down. Put that shit down, man.
Come on, I'm ready. Hold on, let me light me one though.
No. Empress, I know you're smart and you be doing that search shit, right?
Pull up. I'm gonna motivate Gifted to quit.
Yeah, I just want to minimize the moth. Yeah, to that table.
Yeah.
Hold on.
God damn, who got body slam?
Hey, that's that sound, nigga.
Sorry, guys.
My bad. I was supposed to motherfucking press the mute button.
It sounds like a
find that nicotine for me though, because I don't even know that. I be telling a lot of niggas is nicotine addicts. Go ahead, read that for me, Empress. You went to college.
Man, look,
that'd be amazing.
All right. Before I started smoking these, I used to slap the shit out of a lot of people.
We have medical doctors on the cast all the time. Right? So
that's fine, but these done saved a lot of people's lives.
Don't feel bad. I done smoke 1,000 blacks.
Upon verification and research,
guess what?
aspects of our life.
That was 2 years ago. Tell him.
I want to share 3 more. Hold on, goddamn nigga, can I read it?
That was 2 years ago. You did not hear that.
Hey, Gifted, just the one. This nicotine blocks these luminous and magnetic process. So luminous light and
spontaneous chemiluminescence of human breath. For further proof, we inhale and exhale light with every breath. Nicotine blocks these luminous and magnetic processes of oxygen and attacks melanin at the same time. I'm light skinned, it don't affect me. But anywho, in fact, because of the similar structure to NAD, nicotine is attracted to melanin. When NAD is low, nicotine will replace NAD in the Enqi cycle, blocking energy while at the same time boosting WBC lysosomes that attack melanin. Oxygen's ability to observe and store light increases when it can resonate with other oxygen or nitrogen atoms. They function like tuning forks when they crash into each other, tuning and increasing each other's vibration, changing the magnetic field of oxygen. The ability of oxygen to absorb light is at the center of 2 of our cycles, the S.E.M.G cycle and the Kiefer cycle.
Okay, boom.
That's Cryig.
Right.
What the fuck?
You
know how many cigarettes this nigga smoked? Prepare for shit.
Look, that nigga just sat back like a legend. He sat like,
hey, Rob. Ever since he killed this nigga,
my respect level went up.
No, stop Gifted, man. And stop playing with that
man. Gifted, that's good, but I don't know if you read to get understanding, critical thinking.
Diabetics also
okay, cool.
It's on diabetes.
CO2 bags diminish inflammation, furthering the damage of tissues. Animal meat, saturated fatty acids in the diet activate adenine nucleotide translocase to mitochondrial protein in fat cell membranes, causing increased oxygen consumption, resulting in an acute hypoxia of these fat cells. Man, let me tell you something, man.
See,
man, we do a lot of shit. We do a lot of shit that's gonna kill us.
No,
because
if you drink too much water, you would die. Motherfuckers that want
if you eat too many bananas, you would die.
That's bullshit, bro.
If you
Everything
drink too much water, you would die. And if you eat too many bananas,
bro,
you would die.
Yo, everything you talk is bullshit. What I'm telling you is, this is actual study, bro. Nicotine.
I don't care about you backwoods smoking ass niggas. Y'all niggas still put y'all weed.
No, we don't smoke backwoods. No, I don't smoke backwoods, bro. You smoke backwoods, bro. We stay the fuck away backwoods too because you stay the fucking from nicotine. Nicotine is competing with oxygen. That's why niggas smoke cigarettes can't fight for a minute. A 1 minute fight for you will be a fucking lifetime. But you smoke cigarettes and nicotine. All right, I tried. Nicotine, look, bro, right here. Hey, I remember 2011 we seen a video of Moot Boy.
Nah, he ain't lying.
I got tired.
He ain't lying.
I smoke cigarettes.
I gotta wrap my legs.
You guys in the bowl?
Hey, when you start
that's why I tell
tobacco though, you start looking younger though.
Bro, Rollie in this study, he talked about it stops. I'm telling you, bro, this study explain all that. It talks about the anti-aging process. It's about a lot of that shit, man. Empress go down because they don't even understand how shit was that with a medical doctor, bro. And this was talking about it. This is a brother's study. His name Dr. Enqi. Anything about Enqi? Enqi is one of the gods. Enqi and Leo.
You want me to read?
You know anything about like the old Sumerian god? Not yet. Wait till you see how like
that time I seen Rollie was smoking cigarettes. Man, Rollie quit.
Oh, now he want to talk shit. But last time we seen you was smoking Black and Mouth.
Bro, the only time I smoke a Black
Hey, Rollie, we ain't even gotta respond to that shit, Rollie. You ain't gotta respond to that shit, Rollie.
Shit about Blacks got more nicotine than cigarettes. The problem is that it has jet fuel and a bunch of shit that gets you cancer.
Jet fuel.
No, that's what they put in there.
You think I'm about to believe that it's jet fuel?
No, jet fuel.
Me and Rollie ready fucking cigarette shit, but get this smoke.
No, it's a byproduct.
Get the smoke. Pat, let Gifted.
Gifted. It's a byproduct.
When you get the thin up here, I had to start smoking them bitches.
I can't believe these niggas just said it's jet fuel. It's jet fuel in cigarettes now. Okay.
Hey, Gifted.
Gifted.
I can put it out for you.
A whole lot of bullshit.
So I could put cigarettes in the airplane and we'll take off.
Nice residue of that.
One dose of meat.
Man, y'all niggas ain't shit.
Hey,
he ain't pump faking though. It ain't.
Hey, I'm gonna let him tell his jokes. I'm gonna let him be a comedian. I'm sitting back and I know the studies, but look, no, Empress. This is not even it. It's another one. Hold on, is this it?
Animal protein was trying to decrease risk.
No, it's found to increase risk for type 2 diabetes by 51%. One serving. One fucking serving. One serving of meat. Matter of fact, they tell you that if you eat bacon and shit and you go get like AIDS or cancer test, you'll show up positive. You gotta stop the shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop eating meat.
Stop eating meat.
Stop it.
Stop eating meat.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've been on my little what you call it, my little meat. I stay away from it for a lot.
With no meat though.
I probably eat meat like once or twice.
No.
I ain't gonna lie, but I love me some goat. It's hard to stay with goat.
No, for real.
I love bro. You know what you talking about?
Same niggas telling me to stop smoking cigarettes, eating goat.
But if it,
The same niggas telling me to stop smoking cigarettes.
What you eat every day? What you eat?
Bro, cigarettes is worse, bro. Come on, man.
What you ate
That'd
today?
be fam.
we
want you to stay around, fam.
Today we ate quinoa.
What's quinoa? What is that?
Quinoa
is a type of rice.
It's not
See,
the white
Okay, you eat rice though.
Don't even
the
waste your
Haitians
time
eat blood.
complaining into this.
White rice, right?
They think blood is
Bad?
better than rice. Blood is terrible too because that's the inside. You don't want to eat that either. But a lot of Haitians they say, "Yo, T, I'm not eating the rice. I mean the blood." No, don't eat that
What
either.
you guys ate today?
Quinoa.
Quinoa, it's like a little beady grain.
It's grain sprouts. It's sprouts. So it's a little bead, and when you cook it at the end, they pop out and it's white. They pop it in. When you cook them long enough, they pop. It's sprouts. It's literally rice, but it pops.
And it's great fiber.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
And where do you get from? What store you got?
Trader Joe's, but they got at Walmart. Walmart be taxing, but
it's a
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. Everybody need to go to Trader Joe's.
Do you get any type of sauce with it?
Oh yeah, bro. I'm saying everything is the same, bro. We bun on business. Everything is
No
the same.
butter business.
Everything is the same. Everything is the same.
It's just no meat.
It's just no meat. So you could do everything. You could even eat everything. You can do everything. You can enjoy some no meat.
But yeah,
But look, 51% increase the rate of type 2 diabetes. I told you most black people die from type 2 diabetes. The majority of us, bro.
I'm gonna tell you
Dementia,
why.
Alzheimer's,
You
all
wanna
that
know
shit
why
is
most black
type
people
2
die?
diabetes.
You
Why?
want to know? Do you want to
To
know the
diabetes?
real reason why most
Matter of
black
fact,
people die?
you can go right now. They got a dialysis center. They got a bunch of this right around. People all eat so much sugar and salt.
I can tell you why most black men
Say
die.
You don't got cold turkey. Oh,
I
it's
I
like
eat it
slow
salad,
down.
so I ain't tripping, bro. I eat
Yeah.
a lot of salad. A lot of
It don't matter,
Some
bitch. You
taco
eat a lot of
steak.
chicken wings, too.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, nothing
He talking about eat a lot of salad. He talking about
yeah,
eat
yeah,
a
I
lot
eat
of salad.
No, for real. I eat a lot of salad. I drink a lot of water, bro. I drink a lot of water. I drink my liquor, but I drink a lot of water, bro.
Eat a lot of salad.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I go 30 days without eating.
That's salad. That's salad right now.
Nah, that's that.
Most
That's that
black
cold
men
part.
die due to stress.
That's that.
But yeah, if you want a nice quality meal,
What about you?
What is stress?
A lot of bad things.
You gonna be vegan too?
Nah,
Stress is technically type 2 diabetes. That's high blood pressure.
Yeah, and guess how
try
you
it.
get that high blood
Yes,
pressure? I'm about to tell you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
stats
give y'all.
up there,
I'm
man.
trying to give y'all some jewels right quick.
I'm ready to listen.
Okay,
so why I
listen.
do
Oh,
something
man.
bad.
Go ahead.
Hey, bro.
Most black men die because they married the wrong woman.
On cigarettes.
Yeah. Most black down on cigarettes, for real, bro.
It's directly connected to it. Because if you listen, y'all niggas trying to joke. I'm being for real. If you married to the wrong woman that's stressing you out, you gonna smoke more cigarettes. You married to the wrong woman that's stressing you the fuck out, you gonna drink more.
Boy,
You
that
married
nigga
to the wrong
send
woman
the
that's stressing you
slick
the fuck
shot,
out.
boy.
If you married to the wrong woman that stress you the fuck out, you gonna do a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing.
You with the wrong woman right now?
No, nigga, I ain't married. See, Rollie knows he married the right one.
You gotta marry the right one, boy.
That's what I'm trying to tell
You
you.
gotta marry the right one.
Hey,
When you
y'all,
marry the right
It's
one,
no
you ain't
right
gotta
one.
deal with
It's
that
no
type of
right one because they woman. Hey, bro, you think it's a right one? Matter of fact, because you got an old lady. You think it's
Ain't no right, man. Everybody got their flow, love, bro.
right? Life is
I don't
life,
believe in
right?
the wrong
First
right
rule
way.
of game, nigga. S.E.M.G shit.
I believe in growth for life.
Yeah.
That's why you ain't found love yet, ball.
and y'all see
Huh?
them. Hey, y'all, bro.
That's why you covered up like a sniper now, cause you ain't found the right one.
Hold on.
I'm searching, man. I'm covering up right now.
Hey, man,
Rollie,
Gizzle,
Man, hold on, Rollie. I want to hear Rollie speak on this because when I watch Rollie from what he put out on social media, he found him the right one to marry. So, Rollie, go in, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like relationships, they crazy as hell, but you know, I'm thugging it out. Like she a good woman, this and that, but you know, everybody got their ups and downs and shit. You feel me? Everybody go through their little 1-2 thing. But the thing is, when you find that one person, you gotta stick. Cause shit gonna be hard. See, the thing about the devil is he don't like for you to love. Cause that's one thing God gave you on this earth
he hate love.
that gets you to channel through different realms and different spaces mentally and shit, is that love shit. Like love, making love to your wife and all that other shit. Like I believe before we was introducing to this, you know, Europeanized way of living, I feel like sex and love was like a ritual that you did, you feel me, in order to like, you know, like, cause you become one once you do that. You feel me? You multiply. God say be fruitful and multiply. So I feel like you supposed to utilize that shit as a form of spiritual, like okay, when you pray to God, right? I feel like
man, what you got? What y'all got going on? I know Zaytigee.
I feel like it's sort of like a different prayer type shit, because you basically praying for a child. Because I don't feel like people used to just have sex just for the fuck of it a long time ago. I feel like nowadays people just abuse sex, but you know, like if we were living like back then, I feel like sex would be just like a spiritual, like a prayer, like to bring another child into this world, and you only do that when you're ready to bring another form of life. Because I don't feel like it was no pull-out game back then.
Nah,
I feel still the same. The only thing that changed was social media.
Yeah.
But if you don't start that shit, dog,
nigga, put that dick in off in the ass.
Hey, get it on your ass. You should never tell my
I know, bro. Damn, but my bad, bro. I'm gonna buy you 2 pack. 2, 3. Gifted, my dog. That's one of my best tenants, man. No, for real. For real. That's one of my best.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all seen that movie Avatar?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all caught it, but like Avatar came out like 12 years ago, right? But in the beginning, like the first scene of Avatar, bro, they got a scene where everybody walking through New York City. Everyone's wearing a fucking mask, like the COVID-19 shit. You feel me? And then the thing is, the people that they was trying to take the shit from, they were able to communicate with every life form with their hair, bro. And they was able to communicate with the trees, bro. And them crackers cut down them people tree. You feel me? Think about it, them crackers would have took over everything, and them boys ain't whoop. Then it would have probably been like how it is now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, think about it, bro. We probably had a tree that went up way into the sky and all that shit where we
and then they hung us
from at whoop the whoop. That bitch hung Jesus on it.
Hey, I'm glad you know, Rollie, because it said that in the scripture that brother was home.
Ourselves, or we don't really know like how to communicate. Because I was watching this one little thing on YouTube where dude was like, he was testing like radioactive energy and shit like that, and he was like, trees are really able to communicate and shit like that. Like if you was to kill something, next to the tree will react a different way. It is send a different.
Why do you think there's tree huggers?
Not to cut
There's
you off,
energy in that tree. There was a guy that had this stick,
I want to
right?
reiterate.
What the fuck is that right there?
I went to college at the University of Alabama,
What is this
and
right
right there in the front of the school,
that's
right there in front of the school, bro.
That's the picture we about to show you.
That they used to hang niggas from.
You gonna put it up here or
And
something?
anytime you walk up under them trees, they constantly dripping condensation, and they call them crying trees in Alabama, because that was the trees at the University of Alabama that they used to hang the black students from, bro.
See?
What?
Real shit.
And
if you ever watched the movie, I swear to God, if you ever watched the movie,
if when you hear, they hear when you gone.
If you watch the movie,
the
bench that is sitting on is right up under one of those crying trees.
He was checking.
Huh?
Man, he good. He was just checking.
Yeah,
he's talking it. Yeah,
Damn, why on my motherfucking live with no? I done that before an hour.
One clue that Horus, the god of kingship, was related in a very intimate way with the inner workings of the brain is the Khafre Enthroned statue. The statue itself is a riddle. When you view the statue from the front, which most people have, you don't get it.
Okay. Cause you don't get nothing's really going on. You might say, "Yo, brain in shape." This goddamn hat on, he in shape. But check this out when you turn him to the side. Okay. Watch little pops. Let's go down. Let's go down. Now let's go to we got blue right here. Read this.
I know. The eye of Heru is a symbol of the root of the soul of consciousness. Our consciousness arises in the body via the constant oxidation of phosphorus, producing light absorbed by melanin, added to the Enqi cycle. The focal point of this system is the third ventricle in the brain, and the eye of Horus depicts just that. The senses or aspects of consciousness arise from the coherent domain vortex in the third ventricle. Pigment is the lens of life. Ooh.
So they show you right here. This shit right here is what we call eye of Heru, but this is what we technically call pineal gland, the third eye. Right? This is the third ventricle in the brain. So he's explaining that life starts from here, and then even science explains this where it says everything starts from the neuromelanin, and then it spreads out through the body. So you literally start, like if you go literally into scientific study, you start as a brain in a sense. You just start as a little brain, and then you actually become a human. You go through all these little fish stages and all the different stages where you become a human. But you literally start from the brain. So right, and this is what I was explaining to you about melanin. Empress go down to like another little bar. Right, the falcon even flies. Right, so now go down.
Man, bro, why when I was on shrooms, I felt like I done lived thousands of years in the same life, like over and over again, bro.
Boy, you a bold ass nigga.
But yeah, spiritual film.
Yeah. I did, bro. I felt you know what I felt like when I was on the shroom? I felt like nigga, I ate from the tree of knowledge and God was whooping my ass because I tripped out, bro. I had a badass trip. But
that's like fucking with some badass ecstasy.
Bro. That shit crazy, bro. That shit make you notice, like when he was reading all that shit, make you notice that because it feels like, nigga, you come into your body, nigga, you leave your body, nigga, you watch it yourself, nigga, you see everything around, all that crazy shit, bro. And if you,
so
I feel like, okay, you ever heard of a rite
which one of
passage?
you niggas is down to try it?
You ever heard like a rite of passage?
Bro, we all on plant medicines, bro. Whenever you want to take plant medicine,
all right, so like in the Haitian culture, right? The voodoo culture, they got like passages, right? They tell you in certain ways, like, okay, if you die, this is what you gonna see. This is what you're gonna have to give this person in order to go across this water, like ocean or some shit like that. And I feel like, us as people, like right now, black people in America, we don't know ourselves, so we don't really know the rite of passage. So when we do, transition, we don't know what's going on. So we're basically lost until, you feel me? Like, I don't know, bro, because I felt like
you got me popping like at the crossroads.
Yeah, it's like you don't know which way to go. You gotta know. It's like you gotta know, and I feel like certain things we learn here are supposed to give us the passageway. You feel me? But we don't know. The Masons.
I'm telling you, bro. The ancients. I'm telling you because
you said the Masons.
Where are you going?
The Freemasons.
Yeah.
Why you say they know?
What you saying, my own Milo? No.
Only the
Because,
selected few know.
because the Masons and shit, the Freemasons and all that shit and all that, I feel like they had something to do with taking all our knowledge.
It ain't meant for everybody to know.
Because
that's why people get misconstrued. And people be thinking that in order to be a Freemason, that you gotta be white. That ain't the truth, bro.
No, black people started Masonry, bro. Black people started Masonry. White people took it over just like they took everything over because Masonry was technically geometry and math and calculus and shit.
Had nothing to do with Masonry, bro. White people
Man,
do
who got a dollar
Freemasonry.
bill on them right now?
Who got nothing to do with
Who got a dollar bill
y'all
on
got
them
a dollar.
right now?
So I Cryig, yeah.
E pluribus unum.
Hey, get the bro.
Get the cash shit.
You don't play with them hoes, bro. You, bro. You don't play with them hoes, bro. I'm telling you, you right understand this shit, bro. But you don't play with them hoes, bro. And I like that about you, bro. I like that about you, bro. I like that shit about you, bro.
But I respect women.
Yeah, what I'm saying, but that's how, bro. Man, every time Gifted getting the studio,
we some fun
and we talking about bitches, nigga, Gifted gonna fuck up, he gonna slap, man. Get it, bro.
Yo, my thing is this, bro. If we look at the direction,
this nigga just a lot of shit at the house, bro. 4 some, 6 some, all that.
If you sit and you look at the direction of women right now, if you sit and you look at the direction of women right now as it fucking stands, these women don't give a fuck about respecting their motherfucking selves, nigga.
They're misled. They're misguided, misled.
Not all of them.
Not
all of them.
I'm not saying
I'm saying a lot of them misleading themselves, bro. If
98% of these
women, 90%.
It depends on the respect level of the man. You ever heard the saying that nice guys finish last?
But and even though like it's like some things are becoming so normalized to the point where they don't see it as bad as like what they're doing.
Yeah,
like how they how a girl could get in the mirror fully dressed with some tight shit on and be trying to show her pussy print on the mirror, even though you feel me, like, bro, too much shit is normalized right now, bro. Like they
out of it.
You go through Facebook, 1,000,001 girls shaking their ass. You know, everybody got OnlyFans now. You feel me? Like,
you know what it is, Rollie?
Normalized.
You want to know what it is, Rollie? I'm about to tell you what it is, and I'm about to break this shit down, and it's about to be so fucking quick and simple. I'm about to tell you exactly what it is. So many women have been done wrong while they were trying to do the right thing that they feel like that the only thing they can do now to get attention and to be motherfucking respected is to do this hot girl shit, this city girl shit. Get your nipples pierced. Get your pussy pierced. Don't wear no drawers no more. No drawers and no bras.
No.
God damn.
This the thing. We are men, black men. We are the direct communication from God, bro, to the woman. Even in the Bible, it says when a woman goes to church, she's not even supposed to speak at church. She's supposed to learn from her man at home. That's what the Bible says. A woman is not supposed to be a pastor or a preacher. A woman is not supposed to be a pastor or a preacher, let alone a leader of men and women. You feel me? They lead they lead at home when they man ain't there. They lead their kids. You feel me? But the man is who gets the word from God and then sheds it to his wife at home, bro. That's what the Bible say, bro. So women giving all this shit, cause you got to think about it. When it was Adam and Eve and shit, who deceived God, bro? It was the woman. So the serpent or the snake, he's able to consume the woman before he's even able to consume the woman. That's why they say people that become possessed, women and gay men women and
The
gay
snake was
men
that
are the
side nigga.
easiest to be possessed by the devil
The
or by a
snake was
demon.
that.
Yeah, woman.
The snake was that everyday nigga who
Mhm.
compliments your lady, who try to holler at your lady at the South album, at the Wawa. The snake was that everyday nigga
Yeah.
who can
Real
infiltrate
shit.
That
your
nigga that
motherfucking
could give your
infrastructure.
woman closure when y'all going through it, act like he ain't on the pussy, like he ain't trying to
Oh
get
yeah, that's all
pussy. He
lame.
gonna play his card. He gonna go get pussy elsewhere and come back and make it seem like he a saint. Cause nigga, we done all
He
played
don't
that
need no
game.
And
pussy.
I think we all played
We done
that.
all
Man.
played that
We done
game.
all played the
I
snake.
done went and got some pussy over there, and I came back to shout it like, "Hey, look, baby, I ain't even look. I don't want
I
you.
don't even
Man,
need pussy.
ooh, that nigga
Call
just
me
said
Call
something.
me a
That
vegan
nigga
when it
just
comes
said
pussy.
something. Then, boy,
And
how
I'd
many
rather we
times?
just wait
How
a
many
little bit.
times
But
have we
but
went and
tonight,
fucked another
nigga,
nigga
That's what
bitch, and then we go
I'm
saying,
gonna
bro.
get
our bitch?
the rocks off. But I'm playing good boy to you because I want
Fool,
to shout
man.
it. And then once I get you shout it, it's over with. You
That
feel
real
me?
talk, bro.
Women play
We done all
themselves.
played the snake. We done all played the snake.
We done all
What
played
y'all
it.
talking about? Who played the snake?
Man, you know
How
how
you
to
know we
lose.
I
off
done
the
played.
snake,
I
bro?
done played that. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. In 2019, bro, that's why I don't cheat no more than nothing. In 2019, nigga, I was with Ball G, nigga. Nigga, I done fucked so many hoes. Cheating on
Hey,
my
man,
lady,
the
all
feds
that
is watching.
bullshit. Nigga, I said fuck that. I ain't cheated no more, nigga.
Nobody could cheat. Nobody could cheat. What's cheating? What
Nigga, I almost lost my whole family fucking around.
With
That's
Ball
why
what I'm saying.
And
That
he don't
nigga
even
had
want
too
to
much
show his
freedom.
motherfucking face.
That nigga
He
was
can't
riding
even
the
show his
motherfucker. We had the
motherfucking
newest
face right now.
BMW.
Hey,
Like,
fuck that.
all
Woman out
that.
of
I
line.
was the jail, bro.
Woman out
Still
of line,
sound
bro.
clean. Stop laying
Nah,
back.
they out of line. What? They trying to lead nigga because niggas just trying to have a little fun.
That's the wrong one.
Yeah,
The wrong one.
Nah, nigga, we all played the snake, bro. We
yo,
all
we all
played
played that bit on. I ain't gonna
How
lie
y'all
to you,
keep
bro.
saying that?
That's why.
Yo,
That's
bro.
why.
But
Right now
guess
it's
what,
about.
dude? When you got an old lady at home and you play the snake, when you get back home, now you wondering who playing her snake.
Yeah. and the thing is, bro, that shit bring bad energy, bro. When you going from woman to woman to woman, bro, it
Bad
takes
energy.
your soul, bro. It's like that's not in God's favor, bro. Period, bro.
I
Like
agree
I
with you.
learned that shit the hard way. Cause look, bro, I fucked around and cheated on my lady, right? And I didn't tell her one time.
She might be at
Oh,
work
you
right
didn't
now.
tell her. All right,
Yeah,
you
she
didn't
at
tell
work.
her.
She on her way home. But then,
You
nigga,
ain't
I
tell
got
her,
on the
though.
shrooms, and the shrooms was making me about to tell her, bro. Like, it was
Nah,
like,
that's
nigga,
the room too.
closing in on my ass.
Don't take them no more.
Hey, Rollie,
Bro.
I don't even know if you remember, bro. If you get a chance to go back and watch the cast and any chance, bro, that's what I was telling you immediately once you told me your story. I was like, oh yeah, that's you with your subconscious. That's you seeing this situation and you being like, man, is this it? Damn, this
I
how I'm
say
thugging
this,
it. Like,
though.
it's just
Rollie
going.
got lucky. Rollie got lucky because
Why you say?
I ain't get that lucky, bro. I got too used to being that snake. And I had to tell myself, yeah, just because these hoes gonna throw you the pussy, don't mean you gotta take it all the time. Nigga, by the time I had got it out my system, nigga, baby mama don't want nothing to do with my ass no more. Get the name known around the goddamn city.
Bruh. Yeah, it would be fucked up around this bit, bro. Like if you got a good woman, bro, stick to your good woman. Your one woman, bro, that's all you need, bro. You don't need this bit, that bit,
It's
and the
too
third
late,
bit.
Rollie. I had to find me a new
Rollie Gang at S.E.M.G, man. Godcast, the bad podcast. Our boy, we gonna tap in. But I'm gonna get fucked. Boy, them boy, we fucking boy. Look here.
Nah,
Look
them
here, boy.
Hey,
fuck out themselves. They about to cut
Hey,
this shit short. Nigga,
hey,
my
get
motherfucker baby mama watching this.
I get it, but we still here, so you worry about it. So if you want to act like you thugging, nigga, you a nigga with longevity, nigga.
Hey man, see when you sing a nigga thug it, nigga. When you sing a thug it, nigga. If you ain't
I
sing
ain't
it, nigga,
single
you
no
better
more.
sit your ass down somewhere.
I got me
Rollie, that song. I ain't gonna. I got to
Y'all would.
Hey, Rollie, send me that beat.
I'm gonna
I'll
tap
fuck
in
with
with you on that song, Water.
You said what?
I said, send me that beat. I'll fuck with you on it.
On me, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Send me an email.
I got you. You gotta
Oh, yeah, we good. Just, yeah. Now, okay. Yeah.
hold on.
And
What your number is?
now keep on going there and get it because
It's RG Rollie on Facebook.
I bet I'm gonna find it. Yeah, I'm about to go in. Nah, I say all that to say this, bro. We may, as men, think that we motherfucking players and shit, and we can fuck any motherfucking female that we want on God's given earth. That's true. All that's true. But when it come time for you to say fuck all that shit, man, you can ask Gizzle. You can ask motherfucking, well, Haitian Chris ain't around, but man, them niggas brought some hoes to my crib and I chomped all them hoes off. The next day, everybody said, oh, Gifted fucked up the pussy for everybody. How I fuck up some pussy to you? Because I was spitting knowledge to them hoes. Them hoes second guess everything that the fuck they was about to do. And I mean, that wasn't my motherfucking intentions or nothing. However, it all started with the bitch telling me to lower my voice in my motherfucking house because she was on the phone with her boyfriend and she ain't want nobody to know that she was out with some niggas. Bitch, then you don't belong here. Not in my motherfucking crib.
With you when you right.
You don't belong in my motherfucking crib, bitch. Bitch, the audacity of you to tell me to lower my motherfucking voice at my motherfucking crib because you talking to your motherfucking boyfriend, bitch, if you don't get the fuck about my shit immediately, nah, we ain't playing them games, bro. And that's the problem. Niggas be genuinely in love with hoes.
Some niggas don't realize, bro, all that shit is propaganda. When I say propaganda, I mean like, okay, you see, just like all these other countries, they'll put propaganda on the media or they'll market something and they'll reel your ass in. This world is propaganda, period. Like all these hoes that come at you when you're up, when they see you looking good and all this other shit, and they just be reaching out for you and shit like that. All that shit propaganda, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's something that just trick you. So, babe, I'm talking my shit, baby. Damn.
Man, you gotta find you one that's for you.
Yeah,
and when you
bro.
find you one that's automatically for you, all the way for you, of course she gonna give you some shit from time to time, but that's little bitty itty bitty shit that you could deal with. But man, I'm telling you, this game's so fucked up now. These women that's out now, boy, these bitches don't understand. Nut
All
lives,
that shit is
nigga
a trick,
sperm,
bro.
nigga sperm lives in the vagina for up to 6 days. So think about that.
Bro,
It be women that's out here having sex with multiple niggas, letting them bust all in them because they on birth control or whatever. But nigga, you fucking another nigga nut.
But that's what I'm saying. The world fake, bro. The only real thing in this world is you. You feel what I'm saying? The only real thing in this world is your conscience. Is you. It's up to you to distinguish between everything that's real and fake in this world. All these hoes, all this bullshit, this materials, all that shit fake, bro. It don't matter. Until you die and you realize that don't nothing matter but God, bro. Niggas gonna be tripping. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas gonna still be making the same mistakes and all type of shit, bro. Don't nothing in this world matter but God, bro.
That's the message.
I'm
But guess
telling
what?
you.
We gonna keep killing each other, bro. This shit ain't about to end tomorrow. I wish Ball was still in. Ball just said he gave up. Ball just said,
where everybody slid.
Oh, ain't like I could change the world. Guess how many niggas who got that same attitude?
Yeah.
Guess how many niggas who walk around this bitch with that same attitude? Oh, ain't like it's gonna take me to change the world. If you got a million motherfuckers with that same attitude and only 2 people that feel like they can, of course it's not gonna work.
Everybody just gotta be accountable for themselves. You feel me?
Nigga, that's called being a man.
Called being a what?
A man.
On me. Hey, where everybody went at?
They done cut us the fuck off.
Everybody done slid, nigga. We done went to talking spiritual, preaching this shit. Everybody done slid on the ass, drinking they good liquor and shit.
Nigga, I
We
see
done ran.
Alizé over there drunker than a motherfucker. My nigga was over that bitch drunk, nigga.
Them niggas cut us off of that bitch.
Yo,
But that's
Alizé over
real
there
shit,
drunker
though.
than a motherfucker. Look,
Look.
my nigga got the shades on and everything. You can't
Look,
see
that's
shit.
some
That
real
nigga eyes
you know.
That's your
It's the
shit,
kind
man.
of
They
shit
couldn't
we
hear
got
this whole
to
time.
do.
Hey, my nigga.
Hey, nah, this
Hey,
whole time I've been
Gizzle.
talking in the background and shit. My bad, y'all.
Hey, Gizzle, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you to bring the Hawk back out, nigga. I'm waiting on you to bring the Hawk back out,
You
nigga,
hear me?
with the design on
That
the
boy
side.
been time, boy. The boy been getting some AC.
Yeah,
That boy coming back out, boy. Trust it now.
Gizzle on this bitch. My sister say, hey, Gizzle.
Yeah. That boy, me and I got a whole shit, man. We got that shit. You shy on that bitch, bro.
Hey, nigga, we got another whole shit coming, nigga. We got another whole shit coming, nigga. That shit gonna be hard. Nigga, I gotta work 7 in the morning.
He gotta be a hook. He
I
got
had
to
to get in with y'all boys.
like the real shit.
Hey, yeah, bro, definitely, nigga. Y'all boys.
She peed in my bed.
Hey, Gizzle, can I say something to
What
you?
you call it?
See, we gonna tap in, bro. You already know.
They gonna tap in, my nigga.
Yeah.
Zo.
Y'all can lift that shit up.
Z's up, you know.
Yeah, nigga, we gonna tap in. I'm gonna see y'all, boy, man. When I come down that bit, man. I'm trying to make it for the Scott baby shower, man. Ooh, man. What you telling me to move for? Damn.
Yo, Gifted, man. What the hell you was saying, bro? So we can't end this like this, bro. All right, safety, OD. Matter of fact, hold on, bro. Hold on, let me mute this real quick.
Rolling.
Yo.
My thing is this, bro. That's the problem. Everybody
Hey,
feel like,
hold on, man. We gotta take a picture real quick, bro.
it ain't my responsibility. It ain't my responsibility. No, it's every black man responsibility to check the next black man, because I'd rather the next black man check about my motherfucking act. They need motherfucking police to gun me the fuck down.
Hey, just like, okay, yeah. Just like, right, if you at a bar or something, you with your homeboy, nigga, and you married, and your homeboy, he probably ain't married, or he married too, but it's a group of girls trying to get at y'all. Is he a real nigga or a flawed nigga? Cause you say you drunk as fuck, right? And you just out your mind, the bitch all on you. You ain't even on the bitch just all on you, whoop the whoop. Wouldn't he be a flawed nigga if he let you entertain that shit?
I mean, you can entertain anything you want to, but if it was my dog in that position,
I'm gonna pull his ass out that motherfucker like, hey, nigga, you married, nigga. What the fuck you got going on?
I mean, of course, I want my dog to have fun, but in the same breath, I'm gonna say, hey, man, don't disrespect your lady, nigga. You got a good thing going on at home, whoop, whoop, bro.
Say shit. You don't think you gonna say shit?
Bro? Hey, bro, that's what them niggas told me.
Oh, you taking me? So you go hold that up?
I thought she was taking you.
Oh, you gonna be able to hold that?
Man, them niggas got mad I put all the hoes out, bro.
You said what?
Them niggas really got mad at me because I put all the hoes out my crib.
What you mean? Would you kick them hoes out?
Where the fuck else was they gonna go? Them hoes gotta go.
Nah, see, I ain't gonna lie. I probably wouldn't have did that, but I would have just, y'all, I would have probably got about the situation, went in my room or something, cause niggas be quick to call niggas cop block. Nigga, I ain't trying to cop block now, nigga, around them motherfuckers.
Hold on, this real shit. If I fucked up your pussy, how? Because you should have already been in the pussy.
Already in the pussy. Y'all niggas stalling, talking, drinking.
So how
shit.
get those heads off?
Pussy would gyrating before he even got to you.
If the bitch can tell me that was what she fucked
Yeah,
up.
bro. The hell going
She
on, man? What are you
Bitch, you at my
I need to
motherfucking
turn the camera to it more
telling me
sweet. Remember,
my
I
voice.
get that thing, huh?
You don't
Push
get
niggas off me like,
Hey, and that nigga Ball G that came on the set said 3 words and left.
Nigga, that nigga, boy, I'm telling you, boy, that what happened when you pay them expensive ass artists, boy. Come over here and they throw their weight around.
My nigga came over here with came in that bitch with a damn ski mask and a bulletproof vest.
I'm talking about
that ain't even got the pad in that motherfucker.
Edge.
I told my nigga he need to get the motherfucking Hawk, man. Nigga, we need to bring back Hawk Ball G. Ball G with the Mohawk.
Man, look, this podcast for the real shit. Niggas like to discuss shit, man. That's why I love it so much, bro. That's
exactly. Kyng Gifted.
You
You were talking about the CNAs.
That's why I hate Gifted being mythical, because it always got that energy for that shit, bro. And like I said, that you know, like I said, everybody do their shit their way, bro. But I always wanted this shit to be like a saloon, bro. I want to discuss shit, bro. I don't want to just get in here and fuck around. Cause like I said, every time white people come to me, bro, white people come to me and they be crying about shit. They be telling me about their problems and shit. And I'm like, damn, white bro be explaining everything. I never tell a nigga some shit like that. But like he get a chance to get off his fucking chest. I think we need that taste.
I'm looking forward to this.
Man, bro, I got everything against white people, but I ain't got nothing against
I'm telling you, that's how I am. I love them and I hate them.
Like some white people I fuck with.
Hey, Rollie, say that shit again.
Some white people that make me feel uncomfortable.
Rollie, say that shit again. Write it down. I'm about to put it on a t-shirt.
Bro, I got everything against white people, but then again, I don't got a lot against them. I don't like the white people I know. I ain't really got shit against them.
You want to know why?
But
I agree with that
the general aspect of white people and shit like that, I got a whole lot of shit against them motherfuckers, bro. Like, you feel me? But I still don't let shit like that play on my emotions, because that's when you got me. You feel?
Did more for me than black people have done for me.
Then I might cuss a cracker. I might cuss a white person out. You feel me?
No, you said right the first time.
Just off the sense of me feeling like you know how you go somewhere and you ask somebody, you know, to help you with something, and they feel like they don't have to take that extra step because hey, you're not my people. Like, brush off, nigga. Like, I'ma just tell you, oh, we can't do that right now. As of right now, blah blah blah. But the next person come and they'll go full throttle for that person. You feel me? That shit make you want to cuss their ass out, but you don't let that shit prey on your emotions, because that's when they got you. You feel me? I play the same game. I play the same game with you. I ain't on that. And you heard about the dude that got killed. One of the dudes that got killed at that grocery store. He invented an engine. The security guard, he invented an engine powered by water.
Yeah. Aaron Salter.
Do you think shit like that is orchestrated for a bigger agenda? Because look at Biden. Soon as this shit happened, Biden done went and gave the hood an ultimatum. He done gave the whole hood an ultimatum. Like, hey, nigga, hey, I'm going to change this shit by executive order, and y'all need to put Steve such and such as appoint Steve such and such as head of ATF. Like you already had this shit in your mind. Like, nigga, I need one of my niggas as the head of that shit so we could get some shit going. You feel me? That we got the opportunity. Like, make it seem like certain shit is orchestrated. You feel me?
It seems like it's orchestrated because it is orchestrated, nigga.
I was just about to say that, nigga. Where there, like, just like the white people like to say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Hey, where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, I understand. Like I said, bro, I'm saying this before we even voted Biden. That's it. I be hearing niggas saying presidents don't mean. I'm saying, yo, to an extent. to a fuck extent, but everybody got a domestic agenda and a foreign agenda, bro. And when them shit start playing out, bro, you really see how them shits affect you. Where Biden just sent another 40 million or some shit.
40 billion. That's the foreign agenda right there. 40
Come
billion.
on, bro. All that shit sent into Ukraine.
That's why I was like, if Trump was in office, the gas prices wouldn't even be this high right now. Trump wouldn't have sent them boy no 40 billion.
Hell no. I'm telling you, America first, bro.
Trump would have gave them 40 billion to the Americans.
Bro, America first, bro. It sounds fucked up.
How much that fuck nigga Biden gave us since he was in office? Ain't give us a damn thing.
Shit.
But damn 300 a month for the children.
And he taking credit for one shit that Trump already set up when Trump had already went ahead and did the Operation Warp Speed with the vaccine situation. He taking credit for that.
Do you believe? Can you believe that cops waited outside of the school for 90 minutes? They went in there and grabbed their own children, brought their own children out, and told all the other parents that they can't go in. While they hearing this nigga in there shooting up shit for 90 minutes, bro. Y'all ain't hear
I heard them say that they had one of the parents pinned to the ground. I was trying to run in. And then the other parents were like, do something. Why are you guys just waiting and do something?
Bro, an active shooter with an assault rifle that's able to shoot through walls, and y'all standing out there for 9 minutes, and each and every one of y'all got an assault rifle inside of your vehicle.
Pussy.
Yeah, I'm just thinking logistically, really, like, if you were in charge of this operation, like, how are you going in? Because you don't want everybody to go in hot and niggas start shooting at each other because they hear AR sounds and they hear guns going off. You sure as hell don't want untrained parent in the building.
When the SWAT team go in the building, the way they structure and themselves and go in and clear everything out, right?
Formation.
They not shooting each other.
Formation.
Formation, right? So the cops should be knowledgeable enough and trained enough to go in there and, okay, you go right, I go left, we go this, clear, clear.
Yeah, but Rollie, tactical is not available within less than 90 minutes. Tactical is far away.
So how the fuck
but they was sitting outside for 90 minutes. They was sitting outside of the school for 90 minutes while he was in there.
No, I don't think so. I don't think they have training.
And this is what Enqi was saying.
Right? Shoot first with them.
I think woman love.
Yes, the cops went in there and grabbed their own kids, bro. Wow,
so everything else goes through the fucking door after that.
They could have went in there, found him while they was looking for their kids. They could have went in there, found him, and shot him. But instead, they went and got their kids. They let the man.
Rollie, you don't think they seen Rollie? You don't think they seen him in the orchestration of them going?
Bro, they had to. They had to. They could have killed that boy a long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys are not. Hello, like what about the child that you're with that you just got out? So you saying you with your child, you just got him out of the school, and you see the bruh while you're leaving.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna save my own child, but it's 20 other kids in this classroom that I could bring out with me.
No,
y'all forget I was a cop.
Do you realize how hard it is to get children to go into a single file line, let alone run next to you as a one adult with your child in your arm, possibly a whole bunch of other.
What I'm saying is, we're all parents.
Man, hold on.
We all parents here.
I got it now. I got it interview. I'm sorry.
I'm a cop. It's other cops around here with me. There's an active shooter inside of the school. We don't know where he's at in the school, but we know he's in the school.
And we know
I'm not scared to go in there and grab my only child and leave all the other children behind. Right? But I'm scared that I'm going to go in and some bullshit going to happen, this and that. Come on, bro. The number
one rule in the military. Now, I did 8 years in the Air Force. I did 2 tours, Iraq and Afghanistan. When I got out the military, I said, you know what? Why am I fighting for a motherfucking country that don't give a fuck for me? So you know what I did? I became a cop in Atlanta. I was a cop in Atlanta for like maybe 6 months. Said, fuck that shit too. And then I said, fuck it. I'm going to be a CO at the jail in Riverdale so I can help my people. That's 4 times I fucking tried to help my motherfucking community. And that's 4 motherfucking times that I seen that the job that I carry don't give a fuck about people that look like me, you, or you.
They target.
Yeah, that's all facts. That's the main thing I was saying. It'd be naive to think that cops couldn't, like I said, they try to tell everybody a lie.
I would have did the same fucking thing if I was a cop. I'm not gonna lie.
See, that's what I'm saying. We got to change that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna keep that shit 100 with you, bro. Because the number one rule in these government jobs, the first thing is service before self. And what that means is you put everybody else around you before your fucking self. But when you start to get these jobs and you realize and you notice, ain't nobody giving a fuck about me. Directly people that look like me. So why the fuck would I give a fuck about them? Nigga, I was in that
because you cannot let it become a contagion.
I told y'all this before when I was in Afghanistan. The little jit that got killed that I bought the motherfucking Jeezy CD from. Man, the motherfucking people in Afghanistan used to tell me they don't have a problem with my skin color. They have a problem with the shit that I got on. The uniform.
Yeah, they always talk about that. There's a lot of those stories about our melanated members.
Bro, it's the uniform. Who the fuck really trust? Tell me what race trusts the motherfucking police in America the most? White people. Which is why you got Karens and Kens who feel comfortable enough to call the police. Why you think black men get so pissed off when they get into an altercation with their woman and their woman call the police? Damn, bitch, you really trying to get me killed. If you call the police, you don't give a fuck about my life. Period. Nigga, the third week of the police academy, we learned about some shit called persuasive writing. And let me tell you what the fuck persuasive writing means. Persuasive writing means I have to come up with the reason as to why I stopped you and took your black ass to jail. And I have to make this shit sound as worse as it could possibly fucking be. No matter what the fuck you said to me. I have to make this report sound so...
What they call it? Insurgents?
Hey, y'all seen what Cardi B post? Cardi B went in on the politicians.
When?
She said, man, stop utilizing this time to form your own agendas. People really died. Blah, blah, blah. Because I guess she's seen people trying to come up with ways to fix it. Fucking Ted Cruz, stupid ass, the nigga that doesn't give a fuck about nobody but himself, talking about some, we need to just have one door unlocked and have every other door locked so nobody can get in. It's one way in, one way out. Regardless, and we have cops guarding the doors. Bro, regardless, bro, if a nigga want to get in there and merch some shit, a nigga just gonna get in there and merch some shit, bro. So I don't know what Ted Cruz, he just off to me, bro.
Man, let me share two experiences. I don't like to talk about the military, so I ain't gonna talk about that shit. I can tell you a fucked up experience that I dealt with in Atlanta as a cop. We pulled up on a domestic situation. The man was black, the woman was white. It was in Riverdale, Clayton County. Wasn't really too much going on. You know, they was both strung out on drugs. And the white woman claimed that they had been beaten up, which may be true, may not be true. bitch, this ain't the first time this nigga play hands on you. The senior officer wanted me to write my report to where it just seemed like this was so bad. We pulled up and this girl's nose is broken and all this. I'm like, nigga, come on, bro. Just leave people alone, bro.
Hold it here. You gonna break
Get
this
it shit.
Use your big fingers. That shit's on edge.
As a CO working in the jail in Clayton County, the worst thing I encountered was somebody who came in there and first they was Baker acted from the hospital and then they came into the jail. And this young man, bro, he was really going through some shit. And when he was telling me his story, I'm sitting there listening to him. I had a white officer tell me, well, a fellow white CO telling me, disregard, he's just talking shit. They all do that. I said, who the fuck is they? He said, you know. I said, what the fuck do you mean do I know? Man, you know, people who come from that side of town. So you telling me that every black person they come into this jail, they just making up stories about their fucking life?
Man.
I couldn't be no CEO no more, bro. And now I feel like I could never be on the government side of a job anymore. I refuse to.
Man, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, like, I know, bro, you know, niggas ain't no police ass niggas, but bro, we still need black people in those certain.
Nigga, why the fuck do you think when I fucking came home, I was like, yo, I need to be a cop. I need to help my people.
Mm-hmm.
When that didn't work, I said, okay, well, let me help them from the inside. Let me be a CO. Bro, I never joined any of those fucking jobs with intentions of hurting my people. I joined both of those jobs with every bit of intention to help. It just didn't work out that way. It's too corrupt, bro.
Yeah. Shit, this whole country corrupt. But what I can say is, sometimes I feel like we moving forward. Sometimes, bro, I feel like everything is just a joke. It's just a game, bro, because that's the way they treat it, bro. That's the way they treat it like a joke. Like they wait for the right moment, and then once that story come, they run with it, bro. They run with that shit all the way. My nigga Roz done went to sleep on our ass.
What, bro? I'm right here, bro. I'm trying to get my John logged on right now.
Nah, the problem
What we
is
talking about, bro? Do I like a kid? Nigga said I go to sleep on.
Everybody ain't on the same page, bro. Everybody ain't on the same page, and that's the problem. That shit hurt me to hear Ball say that. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What the fuck does my little opinion mean? It means the world.
Nah, he'll learn, bro. It's just everybody has
niggas with that mindset.
I feel like it's not even a mindset, it's a lack of information, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like the information and wisdom and experience that you have, he don't have, bro. He ain't never been in no army. He ain't never been around no, like, the man only did 30 days in jail, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, with that experience, that's an experience, but it ain't like nigga, you was trying, or you was in there communicating with the people that's been in there for 3, 4, 5 months. Like that's been in there, you feel me, with big cases and shit. You feel me?
Most simple minded. The moment that I tell niggas that I was a cop before, you know what they say? Oh, you old police ass. Fucking serious?
And that's what, but you gotta understand that's why I'm saying it's a lack of knowledge. That's what every nigga gonna say. That man, this old police ass nigga, what the hell going on y'all around this old police? But the thing is, bro, you as a person, you knew your intentions when you was doing that. You feel me? When you was experiencing that shit. So it's like you can't let that shit weigh down on you like, damn, bro, because at the end of the day, you know your intention. Reason Ball G say what the fuck he could do about that is because shit, what the fuck can he actually do? He feel like he ain't in position. Like, I'm not even in position to where I can actually do something, but nigga, all we could do is use our minds to be creative. Huh?
We can try.
We could try. You feel me? I don't
Imagine
feel
if
like
a
he gonna
million,
say he can't try.
million niggas with the mindset of what the fuck can we do? Imagine those same million motherfuckers saying, fuck it, I'ma try.
That's what I'm saying. Like he probably would try.
Man,
But that's if he had the knowledge.
It's the young generation. They don't give a fuck. You know how many young kids I stopped riding their bikes up and down this motherfucking block in particular with ski mask on. Hey, young blood, stop. Man, why the fuck you riding your bike with a ski mask on? It's hot as fuck. Don't you know these crackers will kill you for you just having this fucking ski mask on?
Them little ops will kill you too. Them ops will kill, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This new generation, bro. These jits killing. These jits ain't playing no game. Like, nigga, I thought I was doing something when I was a little nigga. Nigga, these little niggas really out here doing.
Most we did growing up, we'll rob the dope, man. We'll tell you that you're coming to buy a pound and we'll sell you a phone book. That's the most we gonna do. A couple niggas got whacked, but it wasn't never that serious, bro. We gonna fuck a nigga, bitch. If a nigga wanna fight, we gonna fight about it. But niggas want killing niggas over shit like that. This new generation don't fight fair. Nigga, my stepson just got jumped on in school, nigga, by 15 niggas.
Yeah.
And all they did was record it. Nobody, all his homeboys, ain't none of his homeboys help him. Ain't none of that. Why? Because a bitch chose not to have a boyfriend and to fuck with my stepson. So all of a sudden, they feel like, oh, you done took this nigga hoe. Oh, we gonna jump your ass. The shit happened at school and everything, bro. Real shit.
Yeah, these kids, bro, these days.
Bro, somebody get the motherfucker. I don't know, bro. My baby mama called me. She was like, hey, what the woot done happened? I'm like, man, what you want me to do? You want me to pull up at a high school, at a middle school? Not even a high school. The fuck you want me to pull up at a middle school and beat up a bunch of motherfucking middle schoolers? What can I do? I can't do nothing about that. I'm in a position where I can't do nothing about that. That's just an L that he got to take. Let that be a lesson to him in life. He got to learn. But it's fucked up the way these kids are growing up now, bro, because, man, nigga, it ain't nothing the way, like, I grew up.
See, like, I feel like our generation and my generation, when I was coming up, I was a hothead, but I still had a couple older individuals that was, woot. Like, we look to like the elders for answers. Like, these jits now, these niggas ain't looking for no elders. They don't give a fuck. They handling that shit.
Man, them little niggas just told me in the street the other day, man, it was so sad. Man, Rollie, the shit was so sad. The little niggas was cussing in front of the house. I said, hey, man, this was probably like 2-3 months ago. I said, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all out here cussing and shit like y'all fucking grown. Fuck you, pussy nigga. I said, man, go get your daddy. Tell your daddy to come say that same shit to me. You know what that little girl told me, bro? I ain't got no daddy.
Damn.
Man, that shit, I tried my best not to show it when she said it. Nigga, that shit hurt my soul. That shit real deal hurt my motherfucking soul when she said it because she was so bold with it and I could tell that she was angry about the fact that she had to say it.
She ain't have no daddy.
So then I said, well, go get your mama boyfriend. They out of town. Damn. They left you here by yourself? We living in troubled times, bro.
Yeah, we do, bro. Most
Nigga,
definitely, but
my baby mama sent me a video of my 1-year-old daughter dancing to the song "Fuck Nigga Free" last week. I cussed her ass the fuck out.
bro, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about that song, but I ain't even heard that shit for real, bro. Like
I heard
I
it.
ain't even heard that shit.
I heard it that day. It's like women are glorifying being thoughts.
I seen a woman on Facebook posted. She was like, see, the world fucked up because when women leave their family up and leave their family, like their man and shit, they're viewed they're viewed as empowerment. Like that view is like a view of empowerment. But when a dude, get fed up and leave his family or whatever, he looked like a coward. You
Yeah,
feel
fuck.
me? So everybody like glorifying this and that. That's why you see shit getting weird, bro. Like it's like shit getting weirder and weirder. Women feeling like they don't need men, and women getting on their independent shit and shit. I mean, but they be the lonely ones though. At the end of the day,
Man,
feel
I'm
me? Because it's gonna be a couple niggas
all,
running through you. It ain't gonna be one nigga. It's gonna be a couple niggas running through you.
I'm all for a woman self-empowering and things like that, but
yeah,
I mean, man, you see it probably when you take your lady out, whatever state y'all in. It's like women come outside